This video is brought to you by 9% and powered by Petty Vision Production. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Lego! I ain't here to wake nobody up. I'm here to unplug you.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. God.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title, we gonna talk about it. But first, let me get into the chat. Big Mix, my brother, what's up, though? Commander, what up, though? General, appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. Miss Chicago, what up, though? Miss Chicago, appreciate you. BDB, what up, Nine? What up? Appreciate you. My nines in the building. My nines. Got my nines in the building. My nines. Who else in the chat? Did I miss anybody at the top? Von D, what up, my brother? The first one in the chat. Appreciate you. Hey, so we'll have a dope conversation tonight. I am going to drop the link. And I want y'all to feel free, to chime in on this topic, give your perspective too, because guess what? I can be tripping, right? I can really be tripping, but this is just my observation, what I see, what I understand. I'm going to break it down a little bit. And, we're intentional with everything. So that word perversion, I used it for a purpose, right? To get the point across that I'm trying to make, right? Most times we hear, we think of the perversion in sexual tense, but using the perversion, the actual definition, well, I ain't going to say the actual definition because, but the construction of the definition, why or what it meant before it meant this and that and that and this. We're going to talk about that. So, let's look at that. Then we're going to talk about the perversion of masculine and feminine energy, how people express that masculine and feminine energy. In my opinion, in today's society, is the perversion of it. So what is perversion? I hope y'all can see this. Nope, I don't think y'all can see that, can y'all? Well, I'm going to read it anyway. Oh, can you do that? Hold on. Touching stuff. Need to stop touching stuff. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I said, perversion. The alteration of something from its original course, meaning, or state to a distortion or corruption of what was first intended. That's the definition of perversion. So when we talk about masculine energy, we're going to start with the masculine energy first, right? The reason I feel it's perverted or perversion of the energy in today's society is because people think being men is yelling and screaming and disrespecting somebody. Is somebody, if you feel somebody disrespect you, you got to violate them. You got to hump on people's legs and like all this crazy shit. And in fact, the masculine energy is a protector and provider. So on different levels, right? So there's levels to it. Like if you ain't got a family, you got a family, right? If you ain't create your own family, if you ain't got a wife and kids, you still got your family. That's your job to protect and provide for them. All right. So that's our number one nature. That's our nature, is to protect and provide, not to go piss on people's feet, yelling, screaming, and starting stuff, impulsively reacting to emotion. That's not masculinity. That's masculine immaturity, if anything, right? When we boys, we do impulsive things. When we men, we respond. We don't react. That's how we should develop. From boys to men. Yeah, boys, we kids, we don't know no better. We go do stuff out of a reaction state, impulsively. We not go think. We just go do. Right? But when we become men, as we mature and we begin to reside in that masculine energy, we have to go to a response state where we think first. So if you feel someone is disrespectful, Lady Shay Butter, what up though? Appreciate you, sis. Dee dee, 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 dee. Appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all. So if you feel someone disrespected you, you have to think first. You can't be impulsive, because what if they did that to get a reaction out of you and now put you in the blender and you do something impulsively, and that takes you away from the people you're supposed to be protecting and providing for. Like me as a father, me as a husband, I got responsibility. So that masculine energy, yeah, it'll be times where I'm going to tear some stuff up. But that's in the name of my duty. That's not just because I don't have control of self. And there's levels to this. I'm gonna get Cat that atmosphere. What up, my guy? Appreciate you. I'm gonna get my brother on here, Cat Daddy. We gonna talk about maturity. But when I was a kid, I did impulsive things. So I'm thinking being a man is not letting nobody disrespect me, not taking nothing from anybody. So I would impulsively do things when I felt that I was threatened or my manhood was threatened. Yeah, I did impulsive things. Now that I'm older, I understand my actions have consequences, right? So I can't be impulsive. One impulsive thing, 5 seconds can give you 25 to life. 5 seconds. It probably take less than that to pull a trigger, right? That can give you 25 to life. Acting impulsively. Somebody disrespected you. If any random Tom, Dick, and Harry can disrespect you, you need to get some more respect for yourself. Like for me, you got to be on the level for me to even feel disrespected. You can say something, I'm gonna just look at you like you're ignorant. You have to be on the level for me to feel like, damn, this motherfucker he disrespected me, where I'm actually feel it. Other than that, I'm gonna look at you like, oh, that was cute. But that's just confidence, right? That's just confidence. Because when people say stuff, especially when it's ignorant, the first thing I think is like, who's you anyway? Like, why do you matter? It sounds ignorant, but be honest with yourself. Like, be honest for a minute. Like a random person just saying something to you. You ain't never thought, like, who are you? Why do you matter to me? I'm not saying you don't matter to somebody, but hell, you don't matter to me. I don't even know you. I had to get to that understanding. Because I'm in the Midwest and people just rude. So if every rude person, if I reacted to every rude person, man, I have a record long as Alabama championship. Trump is not white. Trump is orange. That's why he didn't turn red in the face. He was nothing, man. I ain't listening to you. But that's what perversion is. And masculinity, the way we express it, is totally different from the conception of the idea. Nowadays, people think they're masculine because they can throw money around. No, money has nothing to do with masculinity. How did you get it? You know, how did you get it? Did you have to work for it? Did you have to create or build something? How did you get it? Can you get it again? Do you got to take risk to get it? What are you risking to get it? Like when it comes to money, I mean, we understand it makes the world go round. I can accept that, but it's not the end all be all. And you see so many people selling out for it, doing things that they regret later. You know, they do things now, get the money, and regret it later. So the money ain't the end all be all. It's more about character. Character is the currency. Even if you're talking about spirituality or religion, your character is the currency. The things that you do and the intent you do it with determines if you're going to heaven or hell. If you're going to the afterlife or coming to recycle in this life. Your character is a currency. And people sell that out for some physical shit that's going to come and go. But what you do, you have to live with forever. So being masculine is not dominating somebody. It's not bullying people. You know, violating people. Whatever people want. That's not masculinity. That's immaturity. And that's the perversion. They done changed it. Now you think the dudes who scream the yell, scream the loudest because my gun is bigger, because I'm willing to risk my freedom in my life to prove a point. Nah, that ain't masculinity. That ain't you being a man. I go slide. That's make you slide on somebody. Don't make you walking away from a situation shows more masculine energy than it does you just jumping head first into something. Especially if you get responsibility. Maturity and masculinity, they go hand in hand. Because as you mature, you're going to define the way you express masculinity with the different things you do in life. Like I said, some people don't have the responsibility of being a husband and father, but they still have responsibilities as a man. Right? Chivalry and values are traditional. Dominance is animal behavior. Exactly. Most people don't think outside their reptilian brain. Most people don't. Now on to the feminine side, right? By nature, women are creators and nurturers, right? Creators and nurturers. And I don't know what this whole, it has been in effect, but it's for me, it's an excuse. You know, women wanting to show their new bodies, talk about I'm expressing myself, like that's just hoish. You know, that has nothing to do with the feminine energy. It has nothing to do with creation or nurture. Because, and then you complain about the attention, the unwanted attention, right? We ain't gonna talk about the attention, but the unwanted attention, because when people give attention and you don't want it and you complain about it, but your actions have consequences. Whatever we do has a recourse, has a repercussion to it, has an effect to it. Whatever we do in life. If I go outside with holes in my shirt, somebody goes call me bummy. And if they do, I can't be mad. Because when I decided to go out with holes in my shirt, that's a possibility. That's just a possibility. So when women over sexualize themselves, because ultimately it's a choice. I'm not talking about women forced to, but the ones who make the rational decisions to, do the OnlyFans or become a stripper and then get mad when people don't respect it. You can't get mad if people don't respect that. As their I don't care what day and age it is, a hoe is a hoe. That's just what a hoe is. That's just what it is. So you can't be mad if you represent yourself as that and you in the public, then that's what comes with the territory. Right? That's what comes with the territory. Pay each. Hey y'all, did I drop the link to y'all? Let me drop the link real quick. What up, Nine? What up, Tay? But the over sexualization, and I'm saying the self, expressing yourself, you can do that in many different ways, but when you expose your body, that's not residing in feminine energy. That has nothing to do with it. And people use that as an excuse. I'm just expressing myself as a female. No, you're not. When we're talking about the natural state, we're talking about creation and nurture. That has nothing to do with you prancing around naked. That has nothing to do with it. I feel free and liberated, okay? And people will feel free and liberated with their opinion. And you can't get mad at that. Whatever you expose to the public, understand that you open yourself up to be critiqued for criticism. Whatever you expose to the public, whatever you don't do in private and you make it public, is open for critique. That's just life. And you say people be mean or this or that or that, it is what it is. I ain't talking about what's right or what's wrong. I'm talking about what it is. Right? I'm talking about what is. Once you expose yourself as a female, you can say it feels liberating and this and that. If people don't respect it, they just don't respect it. Just like men, if you around gang banging, hustling, deadbeat dad, whatever it is, if people don't respect you as a man, they just don't respect it. You ain't doing nothing for people to respect. No one has to accept anything. But this has become the new normal. We hear people who display blue. What up, though, sis? My bad. I was sitting up here trying to make a post and kept talking. My bad. Hold on, let me do this real quick. All right. Blue in the building. Who else encrypted? My 33 brother, Mr. Gary Busted Down Brown. What up, though? Appreciate you. Hey, shout out to Santina, too. We was in Santina live earlier. I was in there rubbing feet. I couldn't, I was rubbing feet in the last half, Commander, up until I went live. But, yeah, shout out to sis. It's her birthday right now as we speak. Happy birthday, Santina. Happy solar rotation, sis. Hold on, I'm going back in the chat. I know I missed something. Blue, what up, though? Lady Shay, I still have more episodes of Debate Table. Okay, I didn't. Trying to make sure. Oh, snap, I'm going to be. Trying to make. Okay, that's what they came in. Perfect. Here to be seated in acceptance. Uploadability. Okay, I remember that part. Now I'm going back down. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She about to get you, B2B. Venus is limited to signals individually yet. A moment of clarity. Some things gotta get be consented for adult purposes and practice behavior outside of society's expectations and encounter the other's opinion. No, I don't think it's disrespectful, Big Mix. I don't think it's disrespectful at all. Look, society is society. As long as you're not, we got laws and rules, right? So, I mean, as long as you ain't breaking laws and rules of you being you, like that whole simulation of society, like, um, that's not natural. When you observe nature, you see different species of the same thing, right? How many different species of trees do we have? Of roses, of bugs, of animals. You got different species of everything. So things are different and they all are unique in their own way, just like us, But we have common, like thou shalt not kill, it's common courtesy. I believe in practicing common courtesy. I'm not going to be rude or disrespectful to no one, but I'm going to do me. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna talk the way I talk. I'm gonna walk the way I walk. I'm gonna believe in and practice what I believe in to practice. And if people don't like it, they don't have to indulge in it. Just like if I don't like what other people into, I don't indulge into it. I mind my business and keep it moving. What other people do don't affect me unless it affect me. Unless you coming to do things in my space, we got a problem. But as long as you ain't in nobody else lane, bothering nobody else, man, be you. Your values and morals are gonna be different. It's people on here, right, that I'm cool with, I link with, but we don't have the same values or morals, but we respect one another, and that's cool. They rock out the way they rock out. I don't judge. I rock out the way I rock out. If it's something that I can't tolerate, then I don't deal with it. I don't think they bad people. It's just not for me. There's some people on here is like they cool people. They cool with a lot of people. It's just not for me. And that's okay. That's not saying they bad. It's just bad for me. No, I don't believe in that assimilation because um, you ever read the book The Giver? Y'all should read that book. It's a good book. It's dope. I think they got a movie. If I'm not mistaken, it's a movie. But the book is 20. I read that book 4 times. That book is dope. It's called The Giver. I can't even remember the author though. To be honest with you, not gonna lie to you. Santina Love is in the building. What up, Nine? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. Did I miss any other question? Oh, yeah. I think I got you in trouble. I'll let Tay explain. I don't know if she want to come up here and explain, but yeah, we 30 minutes in. That was my spiel. Like I said, the definition of perversion is changing something or distorting it from its original form to a lesser version. You know. Well, I'm not gonna say a lesser version, but it becomes corrupted of what the original intent for was. So masculinity, I mean, even by definition. So masculinity, by definition, qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of man or boys. Right? I don't agree with the boys part, and the same thing with femininity. You know, uh, having qualities or the appearance traditionally associated with women or girls. Hold on, where is? Oh my bad. I got lost in that for a second. But why do I keep doing that? You didn't get me thrown in the doghouse. Well, I didn't say you was mad at him. You said you wanted to talk to him because I put him on a team with atmosphere. You mad at Gary? Yeah, you mad at Gary? You want to talk to BDB? Uh-huh. Hey, I'll make sure to smash that link on BDB's upcoming show, and make sure and get over there and tell Santina happy birthday too. We was rocking out. Man, y'all got to start clicking on my community wall, man. We gonna get it popping. We gonna get the community wall popping. But yeah, so over sexualization, I think, is the perversion of the feminine energy. That's thought energy. That's not feminine energy. I understand, wanting to look beautiful and doing all that, but I'm talking about the over sexualization. You know, um, so yeah, he's trying to debate you, Professor Petty. But yeah, so yeah, that's my spiel. The perversion of masculine. That over aggressive, uber aggressive, I should say, that uber aggressiveness, the destruction. That's we are protectors and providers. Provision or providing is a part of creation. So we provide. We don't post to destroy. And women. You know, I used to think it was systematic that it was the system that was over sexualizing the women, and at one point it probably was. At one point it was, but now people doing it to themselves. People do it to themselves. I can say some probably don't know no better. They just see that's what it is, and but even ignorance, at some point, you have to. Ignorance is just lack of knowledge, right? Lack of knowing. That's what ignorance is. You don't know. So at some point, you have to know. You have to get to know. You have to want to know how to do better. Just like the conversation we was having the other night. If you want better, you have to do better. So I was watching this show where this lady was mad because the man didn't respect her because she was an OnlyFans model. And outside of doing that, she was a bartender. And one of the guys was like, nothing you do takes intellect. Like, nothing you do. So what value are you? Like, when you get old and people don't want to see your body no more, and people don't want you because when you was young, you was just showing it to everybody. Then what? What do you have to fall back on? And she got mad because people didn't respect her because of that. But you're not doing nothing respectable. It's women who do that to get to the bag, to get a better job. I don't agree with it, but that's understandable. That's they route to get to the career, to the profession that they want. Like I said, I don't agree with it, but it's understandable. But women who just strip or do the OnlyFans and have no plan, or I just think they gonna do that forever. HR, that is Coco offer the first set line for his family. Yeah. Not feminine energy. That word. Jeez, word watching too much of those Phoenix Wright movies. I'm not that. Hey, I already told you, blind justice. I solved that first case. Stop playing with me. Don't hate on me, BDB. I solved that first case, man. I know exactly what happened before it happened. What are some ways man can make physical contact that is respectful and affirms the others? And masculinity? Like physical contact with what? Like with females or just physical contact in general? Like I would use more of a how you presenting yourself. Yeah, like handshakes. Nice firm grip. Always look a man in his eyes. Um, I don't trust people who can't. Even though I only got one eye and that one barely worked, I can tell if you're looking at me in that eye. But yeah, I always believe look at people right in the eye. Nice firm handshake. Um, you ain't got to break. It is you can underdo things and you can overdo things, right? So don't like Pete. I hate when people try to shake my hand and try like just a nice firm handshake. A firm handshake that shows confidence and so you know um, it shows that you engage. You know, so a nice firm handshake. When you overdo it and people be trying to squeeze harder than others, that shit is weird. I done had people do that and I'm looking like, bro, what? And then I squeeze harder or I hit. It's a couple pressure points. Is the main one in between your thumb and index finger. But you also get pressure points in your palm. So like when I'm shaking somebody's hand, I can either press right between that thumb and index, or I can push the bottom of my palm until there's to the crack. It's like the what separates the thumb and the left hand. Like usually you have a line right there. If you go 2 inches above that base where your wrist at is a pressure point right there. And if you press it just right, it's not like one of those pressure points that's gonna hurt, but it it almost immobilizes the hand so the grip will loosen up. So just pushing the person's palm, I can loosen the grip. Posture, um, my uncle called it straight back, but walking straight up, upright. Posture is important. It just shows confidence. Like when I see a person just slouchy all the time, it just shows like laziness and poor posture shows laziness. You know, so yeah, definitely, walking straight up, upward, walking tall, or as my uncle say, straight back. Are there any beats that you want to hear while I'm doing my art episode? I like Pain. That's one of my favorite beats. Yeah, boo, definitely. Shaking hands too long. Yeah. Um, and for me, look, I hate when people get in my face. And this was before I couldn't see. It's like, I don't know. Some people shake your hand and then they be like damn near nose to nose. Like, bro, your face is too close to mine. Like, that's weird. I used to be like, okay, step back so I can hear you. I used to tell people that all the time. Like, step back so I can hear you. I was never comfortable. That shit was weird. And I'm just saying the environment that I was in, there's a lot of weird stuff to be happening, right? Um, so nah, I didn't want nobody to feel comfortable like they can just do or say anything to me. So I always and this is like when I tell people I treat a poor man just like I treat a rich man, and I treat a rich man just like I treat a poor man. I'm serious about that. I don't care your status, your money, or anything. We both men. And at the end of the day, I respect you because I command respect back. That's just what it is. If you can't do that fair exchange, just stay the hell away from me. And we cool. You go about your life, I go about mine. And that's just how I am. It ain't no disrespect or nothing like that. But I don't care about how much money. I don't kiss nobody ass because of status or fame or any of that. I'm straight. You don't get no special provisions because you have no. I'm gonna treat you the same. If I'm cool with the bum, I might treat the bum better than I treat the rich person because we have a developed relationship, right? That's just how I am. Hey, Lady Shay, I sum that up to cause and effect. Like if you didn't shake my hand that hard, you wouldn't have get kicked. That's just what it is, right? Yeah, I'm telling you. Um, I had working in a hospital. I had a doctor like he was talking, he was yelling at me, and I'm like, bro, chill out, man, don't talk to me. He was like, who do you? And he took his finger and pushed my shoulder, and I took him down in the armbar. And I told him, sorry, that was a reflex. I'm not used to people touching me. Like, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? Like, you can scream, you can yell, you can do all that. You put your hands on me, I feel threatened. Man, I took him down so fast. Only thing you heard was like everybody gasping for air and shit. And I'm like, oh, I literally took him down, had him in an arm bar. I pulled his arm back a little bit and I let it go. I'm like, my bad, bro. That was a reflex. I'm not used to people touching me. And he's sitting there, damn near, I don't know if he pissed his pants, but people was making a joke. Like, damn, he took you down fast, bro. Like, you ain't think you was gonna hit the ground that fast, did you? Like, you just can't touch, you can't do that, man. That's why I don't bother nobody because you don't know who know what and what know who. You just don't. And you go fucking around with the wrong person with your ego and it's gonna get deflated real quick, fast, and hurry. Fucking with the wrong people. It's stories, right? I seen it on this was I think it was Instagram where it was this veteran out with a sign and these dudes was picking with him. And they was just talking about him. And then one dude grabbed him. Man, he took that dude down. Another dude tried to touch him. He damn near pretzeled three people. He took three people down in less than 30 seconds. And they sitting there looking like, oh shit. Like he's a military veteran. Just because he's a bum doesn't mean that's a killer. Like, what is wrong with you? Like people, you better leave these homeless people alone. You might be fucking with a green beret or something. Somebody who got 30 confirms. You around there talking shit. And they just waiting to snap. Leave these people alone, man. These are people. Just because you in a nice, cozy house and they not, don't mean they any less than you. They may have less than you, but that don't mean they are less than you. These people know how to do things that you couldn't imagine. Yeah, I don't like the just proper etiquette. I always give people arm length space. Like even talking, especially like a man approaching a female. I'm real keen to body language. And once a female fold their arms, I know they feel uncomfortable. Once they put their hands in front of them, I know they feel uncomfortable. So um, yeah, I always give people, that my arms. I got a nice little wingspan, so I got long arms. So always, give people, that my distance. You know, don't know the meaning of privacy. No, too touchy. Yeah, yeah. People, and honestly too, in certain, um, so just learning, like we used to have. I was in marketing, right? It was like multi-level marketing, but it was marketing anyway though. So they was talking. We had these courses called power courses, and they were talking about dominance. Like when we go meet clients, we shake their hands nice and firm. We don't break the hold until we don't like. They literally tell you like you don't allow them to break the hold. To gain control, you determine when to break the hold. You shake the hand nice and firmer. You don't break eye contact. It was like this shit weird. It's like y'all teaching like if we doing business, we just doing business, man. I ain't trying to imprint on this person. I ain't trying to, but it was good. Like it helped me understand because dealing with people, I understand why they do certain things now. Like so, when it happened, it's like, oh, you trying to dominate me. You trying to impose your dominance. I didn't understand at first. I'd be like, oh, they just being an asshole. But now it's like, no, this is a plan. This is like a game to you. This is like strategy. So now I know. And it's important to know that too. If you're doing business. Because if you don't, um, if you don't, yeah, I'm telling you that's how it happened. I mean, it's little. It's like business got their own psychology. I promise you. In 48 laws of power. Like if you go do any business, it's good to read that and it's good to understand it. But it's better to know from the perspective it's written from, right? Because it was written from an observational standpoint, meaning the guy who wrote the book was not in power. He was observing other people who had power and describing what they do. So it's not like a book for you to do, it's more of a book for you to understand what these people do. People take it out of context and start practicing these 48 laws, and it's not meant for you to practice. It's meant for you to understand that these are what people do. Even art of war. Well, art of war is different. Art of war is meant for you to practice, but if you understand the art of war, you understand how people do things. Like in these books I done read, and it's so I mean, like it's so funny. I'm not gonna be petty. It ain't petty time, but it's like I see when people using this shit, and I be sitting back like, are you serious? Like you know, um, like you have to have like even 48 laws, right? That stuff works because you have some type of influence or authority. That's why the 48 laws work. Like you just a regular person, that shit ain't gonna work. And if it do, it's because you dealing with I don't want to talk about, but it works with people who are ignorant, to the psychology of it, and that can be a lot of us, right? I wanted to find a more articulate way. I didn't want to, say because it can affect anyone. If you don't know about it and somebody's using it, you just don't know. That's just ignorance. Like ignorance is not something bad. It's just you don't know. So I would read it to understand how people move and maneuver. You know, it's like 24/7, like a 7-Eleven. Yeah, we about to be monetized, man. As soon as we get monetized, we're taking all the pettiness, the petty vision. There will be no more petty on this channel once we get monetized. No more pettiness. Inspirational, we're gonna have some fun over here. But hey, I got some clips, right? I got an idea. Well, we got Tay. I was waiting for. Did I drop the? Did y'all got the link? But I got an idea. I want to do uh, a 9% reaction, but I want to do like we will have different segments. And I think the very first segment will be the 9% reacting to different mukbang channels, right? And it's gonna be a blind reaction for y'all. I'm gonna select the content and the content creators, and we just go react to what they eating and how they eating. I'm gonna give you a list of what we're specifically looking for. I think that'll be fun. I think about that. Is that a good idea? I want to put that on Petty Vision though. So we go critique the mukbang. We go react to them, but we go more or less critique. I'm gonna give you a list of what we observe. Professionally petty. Welcome to the office of professionally petty. I'm not attacking the community. We gonna have fun. Oh no, I'm going to everybody community. Oh, I'm petty reactions. Oh no, we petty, man. We gonna look at everybody. We gonna have some fun. We gonna be respectful. Always respectful. Our pettiness is mainly respectful. Unless I have to go dark. When we go to dragon mode, we go to DEFCON 12. Then that's a different story. But our pettiness is always respectful. Or necessary, in my opinion. I definitely agree with that, Lady Shay. A lot of times, I just don't feel the need. I don't feel the need for personal touch. I'll be like, I can say hello, how are you? Shake my head, I don't gotta shake nobody's hand. I don't know where people's hands been. People will be digging up their nose or digging up their toes or something. I'm straight, man. Writers in the building, what up, sis? I'm not gonna attack your community, but I think that'd be fun. And then we gonna go over to the crafts. Yeah, if we coming to the crafting community, Blue. We coming everywhere. We Petty Vision. We got that one eye on everybody. Look, we got that one eye on everybody. Where is that? Oh, I didn't re-download it. Oh. No, I did, didn't I?
This video is brought to you by 9% and powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Lego.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir.
Oh, definitely. Petty Vision, we're going everywhere. I gotta put petty reactions in there. Oh yeah, Blue, all love, man. You know what I want to do it for? We gonna react, but I want to do it more for like a shout out, a little highlight, something fun. I ain't got that many subscribers over there. I don't even think I got 100, but I review the content over here. I'm doing it more to show love, but we gonna have fun with it. I ain't doing it to like roast nobody or nothing like that. I'm not even gonna do nobody who I don't really like, but I think it'll be something fun, something that we can do together and enjoy. So I'm just trying to find more positive, uplifting, fun things to do. We can learn and grow and have fun doing it. That's how I look at it. Petty Vision Television. Oh, B2B, man, I got plans, bro. You wasn't on that phone call, but bro, I got plans, man. But yeah, I want to take this brand and build it in a way it can benefit a lot of people, right? Honestly, that's what my intention is. And I got a lot of great people rocking out with me. So when I say a better you is a better us, I mean that. The better we are individually, the better we are collectively. So if I can help anybody with anything, I'm gonna always do that because I never know when I may need help. And my help may not come from, I don't look for my help to come from the people who I help, but it's just good karma. Karma work both ways, good and bad. I know if I help somebody, I get help when I need it. That's just how it always worked for me. We done with the topic already. Yeah, I mean, I said, y'all know how I do. I be having something on my mind. I say it, and unless y'all pick my brain, I'm done saying it. I can create a topic. Give me 15 minutes to talk about it, and I'm done. But my comic poems, and it's about ghetto city strippers' name. I ain't talking to you, Big Mix. Oh no, that's cool, bro. That's cool. No, we gonna definitely link up because we was bouncing ideas. We got that Discord too, and I want to start using it. And I'm gonna talk to the people, but I gotta talk to because I'm still in the doghouse, right? I'm the guard dog of the nine. I ain't in the big house. I'm outside. Being outside, a lot of times I see different things, right? So sometimes people in the big house don't see it. So I got to take the ideas to the big house. The commander in chief takes. I got to take all ideas to her, commander. But yeah, bro, I'm joking. Yeah. But yeah, we got some plans and some ideas. Some stuff that we can create. But I want to like my idea is always, my ideas are always expanding, and it's just time for us to branch out a little bit more. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so 9% gonna be coming to these different communities, doing reactions. We go hit the mukbang community first, and it's funny as I was saying it, and then I looked in the chat, and as I was saying it, Blue typed it. But my next was the crafting community. I want to come over there. I want to go to the garden community. Just different places. And highlight different people, and just talk about the content. Have fun with it. Creativity has no limit. Off every Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, let me know when you want to do that next episode, bro. Yeah, let me know when you want to do that next installment. That she is the youngest black girl to go into space. You gonna have a black stripper going to space? So she was stripping to pay for her NASA education? That's out of this world, bro. That's out of this world. Hey, you know what, Lady Shay? I try to be as authentic as possible, because I always been like this, though. I promise you. You put me in any setting, I'm gonna be me. I literally had doctors in the OR. They'd be all professional. As soon as they see me, they'd be like, "What up, though?" People be looking around like, "What the hell just happened?" I always been me, and I always rub off on people. But I'm authentic. I'm genuine. I'm just gonna do it my way. So like what Big Mix was asking earlier, I'm always respectful. I always like if I put myself in an environment, I'm gonna be compliant to that environment, but I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna just be me. People, I'm a life coach. And sometimes I guess the way I represent myself on here, I have people email me and told me like I can't take you serious as a life coach, and I told them have a nice life. That's fine. I'm not about to be walking around here with a stick in my butt, acting like I don't have issues or problems just like a regular person. Yeah, I do. But guess what? I like to laugh too. I like to have fun, and I'm gonna do that too. And if you don't like it, it's somebody out there for you. It's just not me. I'm good. All money ain't good money to me anyway. So I don't get butt hurt. Shit, half my family don't support me. I'm fine with that because I resonate with real people who do. So because I come on here and joke and show, I guess you want to say, my vulnerable side, that you can't take me serious in my profession, go just show me where I did anything wrong. Just show me. Because I joke, because I laugh, because I'm honest. Ain't that what people want? And then you give it to them, and now they want you acting. They want you to, like that one comment Prez showed. Prez was showing a comment where this guy said he can't take him serious because he wearing a hat. Like, he wearing a hat, so you don't take. You looking at him and not listening to what he's saying. Is he giving you good information with the hat on? Because if he is, then oh well. Take the information and go. Everybody want things to be so perfect, but then they tell you nothing is perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna be word, man. If people like it or not, just prove my information wrong. I have yet to meet someone to prove on this app prove me wrong with anything I said. I had people try to insult. Oh yeah. So tomorrow, is it tomorrow? But a show requested by Tay Eats. I'm putting it all on you, Tay. We're gonna be reviewing the 2 creation stories in Genesis. We will be reviewing that. I'm gonna break the 2 creation stories down, so that should be fun. Right, like, and the people who present themselves as perfect, them be the people who be having the sex dungeons in the basement and all this crazy shit. Like, I ain't got none of that, man. I ain't got no crazy stuff. I ain't got no aliens in my closet or nothing like that. It's mine, right? And that's what it is. Yeah, make sure y'all subbed up to Petty Vision too. I've been sitting here poking and prodding that Tay the whole time, and she still ain't come up here. So I guess I got to poke and prod a little harder. So back to the subject. Tay probably fell asleep anyway. Tay sleeps. Tay, you sleep? Never mind. Let me stop before I get in trouble. Hey, I'm gonna get in trouble. Tay sleeps. But yeah, the perversion of masculinity. So it's easy for me to talk about masculinity because I'm a man. Femininity is a bit difficult, but the aspect I see that is perverted is the over sexualization of self. At some point, I'm gonna just say it like this, right? If you present yourself one way, you may be trying to attract a particular type, but you can't get mad at the other fish that nibble at the bait. You can't get mad at that. You put that out there, you know. So if you overexposing your body and someone think you're a streetwalker, then that's the presentation. You have to look at self. Can't get mad at that. If a man don't take you serious because all you doing is showing body and presenting yourself as a sex object, then that's what it is. I used to tell women when I date them, they want to do something on the first date. I told them, like, I'm not going to take you serious. And then we do something, and then they get mad when I don't take them serious. Like I told you. I told you. Easy come, easy go. If it was easy, I'm going easy too. Thanks for the experience. Have a nice life. I just didn't take women. If it was that easy, I didn't take them serious. We just having fun, and then I'm gone. Miss Tracy, what up, though? Yeah, the link is on the community wall. My bad, I didn't put that banner up. Billy B, what up? How you living? How you feeling? How you doing now?
Salute. What up, Nine?
Chilling.
Everybody in the chat, how you feeling? How you living? Feel like I've been out the loop for a minute, so I wanted to come back and make my presence known again. Let everybody know I'm still here.
Make them feel it, BDB. Make them feel it.
Yes, sir. It just wouldn't be petty vision if your favorite gamer wasn't up here.
Oh, Tay woke up.
Oh, she's up. Oh,
she has arise. Yeah. So, I didn't mean to throw you under the bus, but what happened was when I was telling you about the debate between Tay and Atmosphere, I said, "Oh, you should join Atmosphere." Well, Tay heard that and felt some type of way. She felt, Tay is like she like you during the debate. Now you the op. You see how they did me on Family Feud when it was me and I was the op. So that's just how Tay feel. If you're on the opposite team, even for just a session, you the op. That's just how she feels. She coming at you. So, yeah, I wasn't thinking when I did that, but
Tay reminds me of that scene on what was it? Eddie Murphy's Stand Up Delirious. Remember when you talking about Stevie Wonder? He's like, I heard that. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, ha.
Bro, look, I called Tay the next day, right? And I was like, "What up, though?" She was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh shit, what did I do?" She's like, "I heard that." I'm like, and I had to think like, "Man, what did I do?" And she was like, "You put BDB on Atmosphere." I'm like, "Oh, like shit." She was like, "Y'all," and I'm looking like, "I'm the op too. I just made us top ops."
But Word will play innocent, but he knows exactly what he be doing. Same thing with Family Feud, and I don't even remember who won that one. Oh,
the nine. The
nine. we're all winners.
The 9-1. That's who won.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a classic stream. But no, go ahead. What you were saying. So I'm on the opposing team now. So.
Yeah, Atmosphere was in earlier. I don't know if he's still in there, but we was having a conversation. And I posed a question: who love harder, men or women?
Oh, okay. I remember that.
And Tay feel women love harder. Atmosphere feel men love harder. So I'm like, I have a point, but I think I'd be better off as a moderator because any side I choose to debate, I feel I'm gonna win. I'm conceited when it comes to debating. So that's just easy work to me. So I said, I'm going to sit back and moderate. Right. And then Commander was like, oh, no, I got Tay back. So Atmosphere, like, I'm getting jumped. So, we was talking about realists. We will get realists up here. But I was thinking, like, we'll put a team together of threes because Real Spill said, oh, she won't in too. So I don't, Sis ain't been over here in a minute. So, but Lady Shay might come up and we got some women who can drop sauce over here. So
okay, got you.
So he gonna need some backup. He gonna need some backup. And BDB is a big gun. I think Gary, like, look, I'm staying clear of this. I don't know if Gary go come and I don't know if him or realist, but I think that'll be a good debate.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it'll be interesting. I don't know why I feel like this is about to turn into one of those Phoenix Wright. Like, you guys get a chance, go onto my channel under Movie Video Game Night, my playlist, and watch the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Very dope. It's a very, very dope setup. But I feel like this debate is about to turn into that, like, you know, the whole court setup and whatnot. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, because Tate coming, she done got her battle paint and everything ready. She got her Xena Warrior Princess outfit. She ready to take off some heads.
About to be
Look, Tate is itching to debate. Every time I talk to her, she be like, "I want to debate." I'll be like, "Dang, girl!" Like, all right, let's get it together. We gonna get it together.
But I mean, it's a good thing when you can have these type of debates that don't get out of control, that, you know, don't cause people to get in their feelings or feel some type of way. You know, you can be honest, truthful, and, you know, give insight on a lot of these topics that people really just don't have the I ain't gonna say that, but like they're just not brave enough to really talk about it. You know, like more so it kind of becomes like a open and shut type of thing. I feel like, you know, this is good because honesty is policy. So, you know, if everyone can have that opportunity to be able to debate on what the topic is and give their insight, you know, it makes for a better debate. It makes for better conversation. I mean, that's basically what like my podcast is about with the debate table. You know, everybody has their different views and opinions, but ultimately it still gives everyone the opportunity to let their voice be heard without any real criticism or judgment. So it's a dope thing, you know. So.
And see, if I moderate, I want there's a certain structure, you know, that I was looking for. So we got parameters. You know, when we talking about men and women, we talking about fully polished, but it's questions, and depending how many people on the team, I want, you know, each person to take, you know, a question versus everyone just talking on the one thing. And me personally, I don't mind doing this. I can give y'all the questions early, and that way y'all can build y'all defense and kind of predict the rebuttal. I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, you come in blindly, I might we got one of the ladies up here. Don't be afraid. It's not Tay. But it is Commander.
What up, Nine?
What up, Nine?
Question:
Don't be afraid.
How are you going to be the judge when you are Professor Petty himself?
Because I can be non-biased.
Oh no, I feel like I should moderate it because I've been more like the peacemaker lately. You know, I'm the least of
BDB.
Huh?
You should have heard. I don't think you heard when we were up on panel with Atmosphere.
Oh,
you have to go listen. Yeah, because he's like, it's good to, like, I feel like it was getting right there.
Oh,
don't you think, Word?
Yeah, he used the Tina Turner, Ike and Tina analogy to express how men love harder, and I'm like, I don't think you should have used that one, bro.
Yeah, that's not a.
You should have used Will and Jada.
I wouldn't even use them, honestly. They're...
Well, if you want to show how men love harder than women, I think Will and Jada is a great one.
You think so?
Man, that dude going through all that, if that ain't love, it's stupidity at the highest level.
I feel like it's just like a scream for attention. I don't really feel like that's. I mean, yeah, I feel like there is still that love, but I don't know. It just seems.
We should make BDB the moderator.
Y'all really want me to debate?
I mean, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, BDB?
I'll definitely moderate.
Y'all really want me on the opposite side.
I mean, you're already there. See,
let me ask.
No, I'm not there. See, because like I said, I can argue any point, either side. I can argue, and I know I'm gonna be successful in arguing it. So that's why I say it'd be more fair for me to moderate.
I don't even really agree that women love more or harder or whatever, but I'm gonna have Taze back, so I'm gonna argue that point.
I say that I feel like men love harder because, you know, we don't necessarily say it, it shows through our actions, our emotions. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, and the man is, trying to motivate the woman to do this and do that, most of the time, yeah, women, I feel, get upset or get in their feelings or feel like, we're coming down or we're being harsh or even, I ain't gonna say the Turner treatment, but because that's not the case, but it's nothing like that. Like, we just truly, genuinely care. So if we say it in a way that sounds aggressive or it sounds like that's never the case at all. It's just that, we can't be like, well, I think it's like, we got to kind of almost be like a drill sergeant in a sense, but not in a bad way, just a motivative way, because we would expect you guys to do that for us too if it was the other way around. We wouldn't expect y'all to, be soft-minded and, like, push us, motivate us. So that's really where I feel like that's where it's more so on the man, because, we have to be strong-willed in motivating you guys to better yourselves and to bring out the better in us. So that's
Maybe I changed my mind. I think I want you in on the debate.
I
On atmosphere side.
I don't think
I just want the judge the gavel and stuff.
I don't think Tay want that smoke from BDB. I'm instigating.
This is how we get in trouble, because we'll be like Kenny the Jet Smith and Charles Barkley on TNT and stuff. He instigated me trying to keep it low key and stuff. Like, I didn't do that. I didn't say that. That wasn't me.
He just said the men have to be like drill sergeants.
But not in a bad way, though. I mean, but I feel like that's how women look at it. Like, oh, you're always trying to boss me around. You're always trying to tell me what to do. And it's like, no, not. It's like, I'm trying to help you. Because, see, if we say it in a nice way, y'all don't take us seriously. I mean, we could keep saying it constantly in a certain way. But,
write it in a letter and put it in the mail. How about that?
Look, check this out. I'm about to say something, and I wanted to say this for a couple months, and I'm gonna clip this into a short, right? So check this out. Like, naturally, men want to protect women, but I don't think women understand how to allow a man to protect them. And I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm saying. Like, a lot of times, like when you say women often feel like men are bossing them around. Like, I hear women say, oh, men are possessive because they want to know where I'm at, want to know who I'm with. And I understand, because some men do try to control you. But like a man like me, if I know where you at and know who you with, I can better protect you. If you listen to me, if I say go left and you ask me why, that time you took to ask me why, that can be life or death. So, like, women have to understand how to allow and how to follow men's lead, because part of us protecting is putting you in the right position so we can protect you. If you ain't in position for us to protect, then we can fail. But you can't just do that for any male, because, like, I understand some men do it to control, but that's not why all men do it. The ones who are there to protect you, you have to be in position for us to protect you. If I don't know where you at or know who you with, how can I do anything?
Exactly. I feel like the real men, we do it because we care. Those that don't care, they're the ones trying to be controlling and, always on your case and giving you a hard time and stuff. But yeah, real men say it because they truly, genuinely care. Like, we have a way of showing it more so than saying it. We show through our actions, more or less our emotions. So I feel like that's where, men and women kind of stand out a little bit more. I mean, you do have, certain men that are in touch with the emotions, but, we more so just know how to do it through actions, through showing you, rather than constantly telling you, okay, let me lead by example. Let me do this. Let me do that. And hopefully you'll see what I'm doing and start to move in the same light as I'm moving. versus me just constantly saying this and saying that over and over. After a while, that gets tiring. It becomes repetitive, you know. So that's just how I look at it, you know, as far as like who really loves harder.
Hmm. It sounds like nagging to me. I don't know.
Nate, what up, though?
Nate, baby.
I thought Commander ain't a
Moop, moop.
soft cookie.
That felt like a prison shank right there. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to do that. Like,
Commander ain't a soft cookie. But but I'm telling you, I think that's good in a minute. I'm just eager to moderate because I feel like it ain't gonna be fair. That's why I won't even talk about it because I can make man. It's easy. But what you were saying, that's one of the points I made, you know, to kind of level the playing field. Because I feel like one of the women's standpoint is going to talk about how they show affection. But to understand that men and women express love differently is important because, yes, affection is important, but also providing and protecting is too. So if I'm willing to lay my life down for you, then um, that's an expression of love also.
very true.
But we protect by nature. Like we protect our children automatically. We're already protecting,
But
nurturing and protecting.
I feel like that's
We do it all.
because the guys do that too. Well, the ones that are there, that should be there.
And we're talking about fully polished, both men and women. So we're not talking about like deadbeats. So um,
Yeah, I feel like that's an even balance right there when it comes to like the kids. Both men and women play the same field.
but I see what Commander's saying too, because when I said, lay the life down, but then, BDB make a point too, men and women will lay their life down for the kids. So that kind of nullifies that portion. But for one another, who's more, I don't really think men will let women lay their life down for them.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying women won't, because I'm pretty sure my wife would. My wife would run in a burning house for me.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But when you look at it more so, it falls on what I miss.
Lady Shay.
A hug doesn't have violence. It's not viewed as protection.
There are some punk men.
I'm sorry, but there are some punk men.
There are.
Hmm. They'll hide behind the woman, or they'll be
Man,
like, oh, they'll be like, don't say nothing, mind your business, let's keep walking.
man, coming up in the hood, like I seen a dude put his bag on a chick, like, oh, she ain't gonna get charged. Like, bro, you just put, like, bro, you didn't put a charge on a female. You let her take that. Like, first you put her in a position where she would have to take a charge for you because you got a record and she don't, so she will get off easy. Like, that's fucked up. That's not protecting her.
I feel like
That's using her as a shield. So yeah, I can agree with that.
it really depends a lot too on the situation. Those situations where you know in your mind it's about to resort to like physicality or getting to that point, that's different. Like you gotta, as a man, yeah, you gotta stand up and do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Um, but then there's those other situations where it is so like minor and petty. It's almost like, is it even really worth the time? Especially like in
Yeah.
today's society where like everybody just is saying and just doing stuff to just make a name for themselves or just trying to feed off attention. Some things it's just like it's not even worth it. But if I feel like kind of what you said where like, it's you don't consider it a threat until it becomes physical. And I'm kind of the same way. Like you could run your mouth, you could say this and that. It's just like, okay, yeah, whatever. When it feels like it's about to get to that point, that's when a different side shows out. So that's where you really got to be a man. Now if you're doing like Shaggy and Scooby running behind, your spouse and stuff, nah, that ain't gonna fly. Like you gotta, step up and do what you gotta do. But it really just depends on the situation. That's how I feel.
Man, I was in a situation where I was out with my family, and this dude was very ignorant, and I'm looking like, and he had a couple people with him. And if I was by myself, I'd be like, man, but I'm like, I'm not. I'm with my wife and my kids, and if I do something, my son go run and try to, So no, okay, whatever, man. Have a nice day, and walked away. But impulsively, if I would have reacted, then I could have put my family in danger. My baby girl, my little boy there, just trying to be hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, I mean, that to me, maturity is important when we're talking about like even masculinity, because I felt like I didn't feel bad. At first I felt like, oh, he punked me. And then it's like, nah, man, what's important is my family, that they say, and I just knew, like, if I ever see you again, I'm gonna just hit you in your mouth. I ain't gonna say you remember nothing. I'm gonna just hit you like bow, but I ain't gonna do that because I ain't risking myself. But it was a good thought. It helped me bypass the situation. But yeah, people be like, "Oh, you a punk, you this, you that." Man, I got kids and a wife to provide and protect. And in that situation, I would not have been a protector because I could have put them in danger.
Yeah.
I don't know what time these dudes probably ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah, you got everything to lose. That's your family.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you: was he a little person?
Yeah. And it was one big dude with him, but like I said, I think if I would have hit the little dude, they probably would have told him like, "Why you messing with this man?"
I was talking more so like a midget. Like was he that? Because I know you the midget.
Oh no, I would have threw him in the female clothes aisle if that was the case. I would have tossed him. I would have definitely got my practice on. Like, I've been waiting for this for so long. Tossed his ass. I started singing that Usher on the. I've been waiting for this for so long. And just heave ho. Tossed his ass.
I'll throw you right. I will.
Dee, don't laugh at me.
Yeah, it's too late. I'm more. I still ain't over the midget drawing, so it's just like.
Man, I'm very creative, man. I be thinking of things to make people laugh, man. Like when I seen that, man, I don't know why. I'm gonna tell you why. This is what happened. I go to the Renaissance Festival, right? And we got there, and we got there late, right? We got there late, and when we got there, it was Highland Week, right? So these Irish dudes just throwing logs and shit, and so we go watch that, and it's like the last show, and it's like this little comedy thing, and they was throwing midgets, bro. And I was like, how do I get down with that? I want to try it. And the lady was like, oh, you got to sign up. And, but you can't register until next year. And that was like 6 years ago, about 6 years ago. And I never did it. And it's like always been in the back of my mind, like, I want to toss a midget. Like when you so close to doing it and you don't get to do it, you think about it sometimes.
Where were they being tossed? Like into a ball pit, or like a water tank, or what?
It was like a what is them little bounce house thing? It looked like, but it was only like 3 sides of it. But it was like a big ass bounce house. Like, bro, they was grabbing them and like by an arm and a leg and just tossing them like. Whew. They was bouncing up, running back over, jumping over the little fence, getting ready to toss again. Like they throwing the Oompa Loompas. I want to do it. With the little people from Willy Wonka. I want to play.
Or was singing it while he was throwing it. I just threw you. Now what are you gonna do? Nah, Gary, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't leaving.
Gary, I'm not condoning it. I'm just here.
HR is just here to take notes. He doing transcripts.
But see,
Now when it oh go ahead.
that just proves the point. Men love harder because look, we're willing to toss, anybody for you. Big, small, medium, midget, all of that. So
I think when it comes to like a smaller man versus a taller or bigger man, it's about skill because I've seen like smaller men take down a bigger man.
Oh yeah, it's definitely about skill. I got took down by a girl. She couldn't have been 120 pounds. And she jumped on my damn arm and took me down so quick. That's 120 pounds on your arm. Oh, you going down. And the way she had it twisted and locked, it was like my damn arm would have snapped in half. Like I ain't that damn strong. Not to hold a whole human on my arm. Like it's a whole damn human. This ain't a bag of groceries or potatoes or nothing. This a human. Twisted my shit. Like, oh, I was mad as hell. I was like, next time you do that, I'm kicking you in your head. I ain't playing. Like you ain't no regular girl. You have to get hit hard to stop. You better leave me alone. Get the hell away from you.
She was trying to love you harder.
No. Like, look, man, I don't mess with women who do jujitsu. They crazy. Because they know they can take you down. They just got to catch you at the right moment. They catch you slipping, you face first into the mat. Like she shook my hand, bro. Can you imagine you shaking somebody's hand? Like soon as your hand make contact, they jump in the air and wrap their legs around your arm and your shoulder. And you like, what you supposed to do? Like she shook my hand and just jumped up and like, I'm like, oh,
Like a spider monkey.
Yeah.
You gotta counter.
No, I told her don't come close. Because you come at arm's length, we gonna have a problem. You ain't touching me no more. You crazy. And don't nobody just jump and grab nobody's arm. Who does that? That's a movie type shit.
Yeah.
Lady Shay, he already spoke about it. It has to be consensual.
See, look, you see it where Gary said it. Imagine me hosting and word moderating. So see, it is.
He said, matter what?
He said, imagine me hosting and word moderating. So see, there it is. Because you guys can speak on this more than I can. I can just,
We talk about moderating midget throne. I'm just playing. Nah, Lady Shay. Nah, I will never toss a midget without permission, and it has to be in a safe space. Like I wouldn't just try to toss a midget on the bed; it might miss. So it would have to be in a safe area. They have midget tossing competitions. If I ever did it, I'm gonna do it responsibly, and I'm gonna enter the competition. Okay, that's responsible. They have rules, regulations. They have safety precautions. They got ambulance on site just in case if you overthrow a midget. You might overthrow a midget. And I mean,
you gotta make sure that if you toss them on like a bed, it can't be one of them real bouncy beds, like where they can kind of like like spring off and go out the window and stuff. It's gotta be like one of those beds that's been used for like a long time. The mattress is pretty much like done, where they just kind of sink into it like quicksand. If it's one of them fresh beds from like, Mattress Giant, oh yeah, they're going right out the window.
But see, I really did my research, and to do it the most responsible way, they have places where they have Velcro. So if you throw a midget, it'll stick to the wall.
Lord.
You don't have to worry about it bouncing and flopping and doing all that other stuff. Because when you throw them, they go stick to the wall. So I think that's the most responsible way you can toss a midget.
Who's gonna take them down?
They got other people there, non-midgets who can take the midgets down.
Yeah,
this is like the trick tank, but instead it's the midget tank. The midgets are gonna come out, and then you get to choose your midget, which one you like.
Just grab like a stick or something. They just hold on to it. You just pull them down, or get like something to scrape them off the wall, like a shovel or something.
Man, look, y'all should make me famous. Do you know I will go viral for tossing a midget? I'm about to find a competition, and I'm gonna enter, and y'all can cheer me on. We'll do it on live. I'm going up north this weekend, so maybe I know there's a couple. I think it is a bar up there. I'm about to research. I think it is a bar. If it's a bar, I'm going.
There it is. You put you all into that throw too. You got to like swing 4 or 5 times and stuff to the point where they dizzy. and just like let them loose. Kind of like how they do in the Olympics when they do figure skating. You know, they tossing the opponent and stuff. Not the opponent, their partner and stuff. You gotta do one of them tosses.
Boo is not my fault. It's all BDB fault. You brought the midget tossing up.
You went from talking about midgets to like kicking people when they shake your hand too tight. So I mean, it's just violence all around. So I mean, I didn't say anything.
Is there pancake? I think they got chicken and waffles after the midget tossing. I think whoever tossed the midget the furthest get a free gift card to the chicken and waffle spot.
I just want to because I mean I kind of spoke my piece on who loves harder. So I just figured this will be redemption for words since the whole Family Feud didn't go as planned and whatnot.
I'm gonna get off of it, but no, Family Feud went exact. See, look, y'all think, look,
that was fun.
I keep trying to explain to y'all. Look, the 9-1, okay, the 9-1. That was my plan from the beginning. Was for the 9 to win. So I got what I wanted out of it. You know, everybody, y'all don't see how I manipulated the whole scene. How I made sure the 9 came out of with a win. I made sure that was guaranteed. So.
The ladies are not trying to hear that.
Now, I do think you're asking for smoke when it comes to what mukbang and the crafting community like is. Yeah, I can't even imagine.
So what's the objective to like watch the videos and just kind of critique?
Yeah, in my own petty way. I'm having fun with it. We just gonna do like a review.
I'm just wondering how that's gonna go.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
It's a small world, you know that, right?
Yeah,
These communities we're in.
I'm tagging everybody. Anybody who in the video getting tagged. They definitely getting tagged.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, they definitely getting tagged. Well, we gonna be known. I'm gonna get everybody attention.
I'll be in the background then.
You're gonna get us in trouble. Me, Tay, Blue Lotus.
You're gonna get everybody demonetized.
Hey, you can't get into heaven without raising a little hell. You never heard of that?
We all gonna be at the eulogy and stuff. Here lies word. Told not to talk about those people in those mukbangs.
No, I got a built-in excuse. So if anybody don't like anything I say, I am legally blind. That's all I can see. Right? I couldn't really see everything. So I was just talking about what I could see. So I'm gonna protect the class citizen, legally blind. Handicap.
Don't listen to him. Word can speak. The only thing I see is he gonna get us killed. That's it.
Oh man, did y'all see? Hey man, it's this animated DJ I watch. What is his name? DJ something, but he did this parody when Trump went into the studio and started singing Mini Man.
Oh yeah, they've been going
man,
all the memes and even like 50 Cent. He recently just did a show and he like superimposed Donald Trump's face on his first album cover. I'm just like, it's
bro. Do you know how lucky Donald Trump is, bro? Like, do you really like? I think that's going over people's head. Like,
yeah, because it was a couple.
Bro, that was inches away, and my wife was like, "Oh my God, he didn't even address the nation. He went and played golf." I'm like, this man almost got murdered. I'm like, shit, I'll be golfing too. Shit, he got to do something to release some steam. Like,
I'll be calling for an arm shelter.
I wouldn't be trying to go in front of nobody. Cameras like, man, fuck y'all tried to take my damn head off.
See, now that's the worst thing to do. Go play golf. Like, you know how big those areas are. You know how many snipers are just waiting in those bushes and those trees. That's the last place you want to go. You can't go.
I feel like it was staged until they said somebody lost their life. I really thought it was staged. And then he grabbed his ear and he probably had a little fake blood pocket there that he just tapped,
I think everybody thought it was staged until Man, it's something. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know if the truth gonna come out. It probably take like 20 years, but I'm telling you that was very awkward. That was awkward. It's people on the news talking about we was telling the police, and then they said they got a off-duty cop that went up on the damn roof, and the guy said, "I'm gonna blow your head off," and he went down and told people, and he still was able to get a shot off. Like, nah, man. That's look. I don't care if you pro Donald Trump or if you're not. You got to understand if that would have went down, this country, man, this shit would have got crazy. If he
Someone let that
this would
happen.
have like this stuff like that don't need to happen. Look, we already got division. We got to deal with that. But something like that, you first of all, I don't wish death on no man. I don't care. I just don't wish death. And second of all, look, you might not like him, but that man don't deserve to go out like that. I just don't. You gotta have a level of empathy. I don't. You can't have that much hate in your heart where you want this man to be. Um, I don't know, man. That's too wild, man. The way people, it's just you hear all the hatred and people hurt. Like I'm not gonna say I'm a Donald Trump fan. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna be honest. And I don't care how people take this. This is just how I feel. Um, I've never been into the news like the 4 years Donald Trump was in office. That shit was lit, and I wouldn't mind 4 more years of it. I don't really care about. Like, I'm just being honest. Like wherever y'all pick as president, they gonna do what they do. I have no control over that. I'm not stressing over it. I ain't about to be scared and worried. I told y'all Biden should have been president, and he was president. I told y'all Trump shouldn't have been president, but he was president. So it don't matter what I think or what I say. People don't listen to me anyway. So if I'm gonna get something out of it, I want the lit ass news again because I don't care what y'all. I've never been that entertained by no news. I was watching everything. Whatever Trump man, that shit was that shit was like watching The Apprentice all over again. I don't care. I like Trump in the news. I like when he in the news. News be lit.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm not a Trump fan either, but I don't know. I don't know if it was staged or not, or
Man, that wasn't staged, man. If that was staged, that was the worst. And it couldn't, man. There's no way you can stage that because them are first of all is real bullets. We know that because people lost their life. So I don't think when you say stage, that has to mean Trump had something to do with it. I don't think nobody taking no risk like that. And then you got people standing behind you. So he knew multiple people was gonna lose their life if he staged that. That means he's
But
fucking
also,
diabolical.
but also, even that could be staged. Like someone getting hurt, pretending. All
Oh
that
no,
stuff can be staged.
no, they is a video on X where they was doing CPR on that guy. No, that ain't staged.
yeah, I
So I
don't.
didn't seen enough. Like
So you
I,
haven't watched movies?
no,
They're not actors.
that
Have you ever
wouldn't.
been to Universal Studios where they're shooting
Like
off like
I've been around crisis.
there's smoke?
Being 100% honest. I've been around crisis actors, but that wasn't no like when I seen grave brain matter. Like ain't no staging or
Where did they show that?
on X. I don't know if they took it down, but
Really?
yeah, they was doing CPR on a guy. And his like brains was coming out,
Damn.
and it
Yeah,
was messed up because he covered his daughter.
yeah, I don't think that was staged though. The Will
Yeah,
Smith Chris Rock slap that was staged. Jesse Smollett and those two guys beating him up with the rope and all that that was
no,
staged.
I felt like that. I felt like it. I felt like they wanted him to lose his life. That's how I feel because I'm talking about the circumstances around it. I think
Oh,
they
there's
they
plenty of people that want him to,
I think they like so.
gone.
If you say somebody staged him to lose his life, I believe that. But far as him having something to do with it, ain't nobody. No, that wasn't staged. Not by him.
Yeah, especially after the whole scandal and stuff, where him getting damn near having to get locked up and all that. Yeah, I don't think that would have been smart for him to go from that and then stage something like this. That would have really looked bad. So I don't think it was
Well,
staged.
it makes him look like a hero.
But if they wouldn't if it was staged, it wouldn't. I don't think it would have been real. They got man. You just got to really look at everything they got. They got pictures of the bullet whizzing past them. Bullets, multiple. Like they show the first one, then they show the one that hit them. Like no, them that was real.
Yeah.
That was definitely real. But I know what you're saying. You know, you can't trust nothing you see on TV. But you can tell like uh I don't think it was staged. I think because like he was like, hold on, let me get my shoe. Let me get my shoe. Like Donald Trump wasn't. It was his ego, where where I knew it wasn't staged. Like his ego came out like, fuck y'all, let me go. I'm gonna put my fist up. Nah, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. That shit was staged. He would have followed protocol.
Right. He was doing that, not even considering that there might be other people
Yeah, there
on
might
him.
be
Maybe
other
he
people.
wasn't. Yeah.
He'd have been
That,
looking
that
at.
was that was his ego. Like you missed, motherfucker. Nah.
They got that ear though, so it's crazy. But yeah, even still, like I'm not about to go to no golfing range and start playing 9 holes and stuff, knowing how big them country clubs, those areas are big as hell. Like if it's somewhere like indoor, all right, I feel a little more secure. But outside, where it's just anywhere for snipers to get an advantage, have we not seen Fortnite? We gotta be, we gotta be turning stuff into using environmental objects and stuff. They be pulling out them blueprint architect things and bushes and trees and all that. No, yeah.
Well, did they say if he lost a part of his ear or no?
Yeah, that thing is gone. It looks like when Tyson bit Holyfield.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, the police took the Secret Service member talking because he got hit by a counter Secret Service sniper.
Apparently, yeah.
But see, even that man, like bro, like man, it's so many things. That's what I'm saying. It was that was too lax. That's why it happened. It's like after that dude came on said, like, look, man, we was telling them the people was up there. There was some dude up on the roof with a gun. We told the police that. The cop went and checked. The cop came down and said the guy threatened to blow my head off, telling some plainclothes cops, and he still got a shot off. Like, nah, they let that shit happen, bro.
They let it happen because, yeah, somebody should have been already on that roof,
Yeah,
protecting the roof.
they was saying like from the vantage point they should have had a counter sniper on that particular roof. That's how good of a position that was, that they should have been on that roof. So I mean, just understand, man. Look,
It was an inside job.
man, don't be surprised. Yeah, I mean, should nothing surprise you? If y'all ever take the time to look at them CIA documents that they released to the public, with a lot of different conspiracies are not conspiracies no more. You know, looking at Malcolm X's uh, autopsy, and it showed a bullet entered his chest from an upward angle, and then they tell you the guy below the stage shot him. Like that don't like they telling you basically what happened. It was somebody up in the Raptor, and it was people already saying that, but that was a conspiracy until those CIA documents came up. It's been proven that Martin Luther King didn't die from the shot, but he died in the hospital, and it's a reason why his family got that money because they proved. Man, it is. I won't be surprised. Look, I ain't talking all about that because that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm minding my own goddamn business. But I tell you like this: when they want somebody gone, it ain't nothing you can do. You on borrowed time.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they could hit JFK, anybody can get it. It ain't a color thing. It ain't no black and white thing.
Well, it's definitely not.
It's a you in my way thing.
Even though he is orange, it ain't about color no more.
I'm thinking too, like Joe's not going to want to do any rallies or anything like that, any public.
Man, ain't nobody worried about Joe.
It's going to be his excuse to hide out so he doesn't look
Oh man,
Pretty
I can't
nice.
say that about the respect. I'm joking. This is just a joke, okay? They wait for Joe to take himself out. He gonna trip going to the podium by himself. They ain't gotta do nothing. Joe gonna take his own self out. It's just a joke, YouTube. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah,
Bad joke.
he went live and addressed the nation after, I think, a couple hours after the assassination attempt. And
Man,
honestly, he looked like he was asleep. I think this like somebody was like trying to like get his attention, like Joe, wake up.
I can't listen to Joe. I feel, man, that is like human cruelty. It's like that man supposed to be sipping on an inshore somewhere in a private old folks home. Like y'all got this man addressing the nation about this. Like man, y'all wrong as hell. Let that man relax and chill. They man,
with a CPAP machine.
This weekend at Bernie's.
he should be doing crossword. That's how they moving Joe around like
A weekend at Bernie stuff.
weekend at Biden's.
Put the sunglasses on him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he just like he asleep most of the time.
Man, that's crazy though. When he just like, hold on, man. How it's been what 8 years since Obama was president? How long has it been? When he just bouncing around? Like, what the fuck happened that quick? He got old quick as hell.
It's the stress. Look at Obama. Obama came in with a head full of hair, like all black, and that second end of that second term, straight gray.
Man, Obama dipped out like I'm riding jet skis. Fuck yeah. Oh, I ain't playing. But man, he got old as hell quick.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know.
Like, bro,
something's going on that's causing them to age a lot quicker. And they can't even like do like Benjamin Button and reversing and stuff. They go from you be the president at like what age 30 by the time your 8 years is up. Now you 86. Like damn, like, it's crazy. Go from having youth to now looking like you belong in a senior citizen home.
Bro, our last two presidents wore Depends. This shit is sad. Y'all ain't gonna tell me Trump ain't wearing no damn diaper.
I'm sure he is.
I'm joking, YouTube. It's just a joke. I'm an aspiring comedian. I'm trying to be funny. Anyway.
Trump and Biden, they be getting into arguments during bingo.
That's my insurer. No, that's mine.
I'm getting the sponge bath first.
I get the chocolate pudding this time. The presidential old folks home. That's crazy, man. And they got y'all just voting for the lesser two. That's that. Like we got to do better, America. We got to do better. People laughing at us, bro. They cracking the fuck up at this.
The whole world's laughing.
They cracking the fuck up at this, man. We trying to take out our own president. And then did you see the boy? Like this dude look like Smeagol off of Lord of the Rings. Like where the hell? Like y'all should have knew something was wrong with that boy. Look at him. Y'all ain't see the boy?
I didn't see him. I don't really like get into all the politics or the news and stuff. One reason I know about it is because all the memes and everybody at my job was talking about it. They're like, "Oh, Trump got popped." They're looking at me like I'm supposed to say something like Trump got popped. I'm like, okay.
If Trump ain't had street cred before, he got it now.
Yeah, they really wanted my input on it. I'm like, I don't know what to say. I mean, I ain't vote for him. I'm not even really a Trump fan. Nice hotels, but that's about it. So I don't really know what insight I'm supposed to give on it. I mean, I'm not surprised.
He's qualified now to go into the hoods.
Hey, bro, this laptop is like, this thing is amazing, bro. I love this thing.
Getting grazed in the ear, that ain't no street cred. You gotta.
No, he got a chunk taken out.
Yeah, but I mean, if he got like pop like 50 Cent or something like that, all right, it's different, but people done got grazed before and stuff like that. I don't feel like that qualifies as street cred.
No, Trump getting street cred for me. I'm, Trump need to pull up to the next. He need to pull up to the. Tay about to get mad. Trump need to pull up to the next thing playing. They not like us. Oh man.
That should be another segment. Why do they run stuff in a hole? In fact, that could be another topic that we need answers. Why do they take something and just like overrate it so much to the point where it's just like, okay, enough already.
Where is it at? I just had it up.
Don't get me wrong, I love that song, but I mean, my God,
Oh, that's my jam, bro. I got my daughter dancing to it.
Oh no, I like the song, but like,
oh dang, bro. Oh, I ain't trying to show all that. They showed my man leaking. Y'all ain't see that, did y'all? Is that on the thing?
What?
They showed because you know the counter snipers hit him, and they just showed the picture of my man leaking.
Mm.
Oh, cool. I didn't share it, but that's the dude.
Oh yeah, he looks like one of those guys that
my precious. Yeah, like
one of those people that goes to those video game conventions and then gets mad when he gets bumped out the first round, and just comes back and just all hell breaks loose.
Look, this is for educational purposes, okay? You never judge a book by its cover. But if you see somebody look like this walking around with a trench coat or a damn guitar case, call 911.
Honestly, the glasses give it away.
Where is he from? Where's that guy from?
Pennsylvania. My home state, the Keystone State.
He's from a town where the population is only 20 people.
And they all cousins. Hey, man, look, bro. I'm gonna tell you, man. It was like, man, I went back home, and I'm a young adult now, so I'm messing with women. Go back home, I meet this chick. I go over her house. Her mom wasn't supposed to come home. Her mom came home early, cussing her out. Then looked at me like, "Oh, you such and such son." I'm like, "How you know?" She said, "Cause I'm your cousin." I'm like, "Oh, hell no." So after that, I'm like, nah, I ain't fucking with nobody because you don't know in them small towns. That's why everybody cousins.
This is supposed to be like his high school picture. Look at the shirt he has on. He's got a flag and a president.
Oh, so he was on a mission early. He must have known. He kind of looks
Whatever happened to people dressing nice for picture day, man?
Looks like the spokesperson from Subway.
Jared.
Yeah, the days of wearing a suit and looking nice for picture day is over.
I think this is. I can't scroll down. Hold on, let me stop sharing this for a minute.
Yeah, that guy was like
this one. Let me share that one and then go back to this one because they showed him leaking. I don't want to show that picture. See if they got another picture.
Yeah, he looks like he's in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most bottle caps out of everybody. His bottle cap collection got to be crazy.
Man, they showed a picture of the Secret Service lady hiding behind Trump.
I mean, as big as he is, I mean, yeah, that's
she heard a shot like, oh hell no.
He built like a barrel, so yeah, you could definitely find some cover.
Yeah, ain't the only other picture they got of him like more recent is he not looking at the camera.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like there was like a whole delay. Like Trump had a whole delay. Because you heard the shots and he was still like looking around.
Because he probably thought it was firework. I mean, you hear a shot like that from that far away, it'll sound like a firework.
A firework that close?
No, he was over 100 yards away. He was over 100 yards away on a rooftop. So that would, even a high caliber, it would sound like a firework. You know.
It sounded like a rifle to me.
I mean, when you
I
heard it far, I mean, when you hear it, because then you got to think about it. Is a difference between like audio picking something up and then you hearing it live.
yeah.
So in a close range, it'll sound like a firework, but when you hear it on a replay, it'll sound like a rifle.
Mm.
It'll definitely sound like a rifle if you hear it picked up by audio, but like in person, it won't sound like that. Sometimes you won't even hear a shot fired unless you replay and listen to it. So I can only imagine, and that's just come from you know, um, I've been around firearms my whole life, but yeah, some things I mean, the audio definitely pick it up and the sound because I promise you, it wouldn't even have sounded that crisp in real life if they heard it. It would have just been like pop, from that distance.
Yeah, I just thought about that too. I'm reading what Tay said. All I know is if that was black people would have been running. Yeah, like nobody really ran. They all just kind of. It's like when somebody throws something. Like, hey, who did that? Like, run. Like, why are y'all just like scattering around and like trying to investigate and stuff? Like, oh, I think it was like a Scooby Doo mystery or something. Get the hell out of there! Somebody is shooting.
I can tell the difference in person because, like, where I live, I'm not gonna say where I live, but we have on a weekly basis, almost daily, we have shots fired, and then lately, the fireworks. You could tell the difference. I can
Yeah,
tell,
yeah.
but there are a lot of people who can't.
And then it depends like what caliber too, because like even rifles, like handguns and like automatic weapons, they are actually louder. Like I say the sound is more distinctive. It's a different type of pop than like a
Yeah,
high
it is.
caliber rifle. You know,
Yeah.
um, it's a different type of pop because like even like my neighbor on the 4th of July, he was back there shooting when everybody was lighting off fireworks. He was shooting his gun. And I asked him, I said, "Did you take a couple shots last night?" He was like, "Shh." And I'm like, I know the difference, bro. But it sounded like if he would have shot a shotgun or a handgun, and I'm like, "What was that?" And he was like, "Oh, I just let old Desi off. It is a scouting rifle, so it sounded like one of them cannons going off. It sounded like that. You know how they like the big thing, but boom, it sounded like that."
People will kill me when they be naming their guns and stuff. Like, old Bessie done been with me since War of '78 in Vietnam. Like, Bessie. Like,
Man, I'm telling you, if them things kept you alive, you would not give it a name too. Shit. All my weapons got names.
I don't know. I ain't naming no gun Bessie or Jeffro or old Jedediah here. Yeah, so
Nah.
much trouble.
And see, you know what? Maybe that was a hood thing too, because I remember like my mom, I remember one time she called me, she was like, "Hey, I need you to come through the front door with Big Baby." I'd be like, "All right." I already knew you know what I'm saying? Like, so she pulled up, I'm already right there with that big 4.5 with the lemon squeeze with the little infrared on it. Like, what we got? We got problems somewhere? Where they at?
I mean, I guess that's different. Like, they be giving them names like they're actual people though, like old Jeffro and stuff. Like, who the hell is Jeffro? Wait.
I'm telling you, if somebody say, "Hey, go wake Jeffro up," and then they come back with this big ass musket, you will be like, "Oh shit, let me get away from Jeffro."
I'm gonna call it a musket. I don't know if you call it Jeffro or stuff.
Man, this dude, man, I seen some wild shit in my life. I seen the dude loading the musket and it went off. Like, that shit wasn't funny, man. That shit was fucked up, bro. It took his fingers off. And like I don't know, man. Like when I could see, it was like when stuff happened, it's like I seen it in slow motion. Like I seen his finger come off his hand and fly and hit the wall. Like everything slowed down.
Ew.
It was like boom, and I'm watching the finger hit the wall and fall. And then I looked at him, and he just had this look on his face, and then started screaming. And then like, we picked him up, took him to the hospital.
Did you get the finger though to the hospital?
No, we didn't. I wouldn't even. We was just thinking about getting him to the hospital. We actually left the finger. It was 3 of us, and we was high. He was playing with his granddaddy musket. He's like, "Let me show y'all how to load this." I'm like, "Bro, I don't want to. I don't think that's a good idea." He's like, "You know how to load it?" I'm like, "Hell no. I'm
just
drunk.
like,
I'm high. I ain't about to mess with that." And when he was doing it, I'm like, "Bro, that shit go like you pouring gunpowder." Like I don't know. I never had a musket. I seen it on TV, but I never seen nobody in real life load a musket. So I'm looking like
Yeah, me neither.
it just didn't make sense. Like, bro, you pouring, don't it supposed to be in the pouch or something? You just pouring gunpowder down there. And then he put the ball in there and he started stuffing it. And like the third time he did it, you just boom. And like everything slowed the fuck down. Like, and I'm just seeing his finger come off his fucking hand and it hit looking like drunk and I'm high. I ain't gonna lie. I'm drunk and high. And then I looked at him. He looked at me. He looked at my other boy and just started screaming. And when he did, I just picked him up and put him in the car. Wasn't even thinking.
that just sounds like something out of a cartoon.
Bro. Like I'm just used to like when stuff happened, it was like I just thought like hospital. That's all I thought. Like, okay, hospital. And I was high. Like that blew my whole high. I was sober than the motherfucker when I got to the hospital. They like, what
You know
happened?
they asked where the finger was, right?
They didn't even
finger?
they didn't even ask that until they like took him in the back and they came back like, do y'all got the finger? And my boy ended up going back and grabbing it.
Jesus.
Well, at least yeah. At least they weren't looking for like a Lorena Bobbitt
Oh man.
situation. Somebody had to go find that out on the side of the road.
I couldn't hang out with that dude no more. He was wild though. He was wild as hell.
Unless their dog Wilbur ate the finger, that's the only thing I have to think of. Yeah, that's crazy. I said, Jeff, we're going to get them off you though. Yeah, it will. I was ever think to name these pistols and guns names. That's just funny as hell.
Have y'all ever been in that position where you were enjoying a nice little buzz and somebody did something stupid and just sobered you up? That's like the worst feeling ever, bro.
I'm not a big drinker like that, but I mean, I'm trying to think. Have I ever seen?
It's like when the police comes and you sober up quick.
Oh damn!
you ain't got no choice. You gotta instincts kick in.
You know,
I got one. So this was like years ago when I was in Miami. So I wasn't drinking like heavy. All my friends were. So, because Sutton told me like, let me be the designated driver. So, I'm just like probably knocking down like some wine and stuff, tipsy, but not like buzzed to the point where I can't focus and stuff. But these guys, like, they couldn't even walk a straight line or nothing. So, I remember one of my closest friends, he wanted to drive and stuff. I'm like, no. He's like, I got it. He just kept going back and forth with me. I'm like, all right, fine. Go ahead, drive, dummy. Like, so you get in the car. So I'm trying to get in the passenger side. He's already in the passenger side. And literally trying to like put the key in the glove box. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, why the hell the car ain't starting? I'm like, dummy, because you're on the wrong side of the damn car. It's like, I was wondering why I wasn't here and it turned over. I'm like, get the hell out. Like what are you doing? like, nice. You stand here and sober up. Like, we're not going nowhere. You go up here trying to start the car from the damn passenger side. That'd be the funniest thing I've ever seen. He was really getting pissed off. He's like, this shit ain't starting. Like, it's like the car died. I'm like, that's because the keys in the glove, not in the ignition. Asshole. I'm like, this is why I need to drive. And
yeah, that's when you catch that on your phone so you can show it to him later. I
started to record it, but I was just, you gotta like be serious, but in the inside you're just like crying and laughing. It was one of those things. Like,
Yeah, I waited for a stop sign to turn green a couple times. I ain't lying, bro. Like, drunk the motherfucker, bro. Wait for a stop sign to turn green, be sitting there chilling and shit. Motherfuckers like, what you doing? Like, it's red, bro. Like, bro, it's a stop sign. I know, that's why I'm stopped. I'm just waiting for it to turn green. They're like, bro, just go. Like, what? Oh shit, yeah, it's a stop sign at the light. Okay, gotcha. And did it at the next one. And we taking side streets because I'm drunk as hell and can't drive.
oh, that's the worst. Crashing into everything. Oh man.
But I remember one time, like, man, we this was when I first started dating my wife. We went down to Florida, Fort Lauderdale, and we had this time we was in a timeshare, so it was like a little resort. So the dude was cool, you know. I gave him a couple bucks. He let us swim in the pool after hours. So we in the pool, right? We chilling in the pool. Everybody trying to get me to come out. I'm thinking like this. I just paid money. We was here for like 20, 30 minutes and y'all want to leave. I just gave this dude $100 to fuck around this pool. I'm chilling. My wife's cousin was like, shirt, man, I hauled ass and got out the pool. And when I got out the pool, I'm looking around like, man, I was sober than a motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. When she said shirt, I'm like, oh hell no, I got the fuck on. I got out the pool and I'm looking around like they cracking up. And I'm looking like, man, fuck all y'all. I was mad as hell. Like, not only am I out the pool, but I'm sober than a bitch now because I thought a shark was coming to get me. And I'm in a damn hotel pool. But shit, they was cracking the fuck up, man. Blue, don't be laughing at me, man. I didn't know what was going on. Look, they say shark. I'm getting the hell on. I just know sharks be in water. I knew I was in water, and it was a possibility. You never know. Maybe the shark found his way to the pool. I don't know. I wasn't taking no chances. I was getting the hell out of there.
It's a 6 foot pool though.
Bro, when you drunk, bro, you ain't thinking about that. You hear shirt, I'm black, bro. When you hear shit like that, you get the fuck on.
I'm black still though. Like I don't know.
Look, man. I wasn't thinking about it was a hotel pool. I just knew it was water and sharks being water. Somebody screaming shark. It's just safe to be out the water. I don't care if I was in a bathtub, I would have jumped out that motherfucker. I'm telling you let me be high and you tell me shark and I'm in the bathtub, I'm out. If I'm washing my hands and you say shark, I'm getting the hell away from the water. Okay? I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
What about if somebody says spider? Are you scared of spiders?
No, I ain't scared of spiders. I like spiders.
We're gonna take a shower. Somebody gonna yell Jaws. He gonna go crazy.
Get the fuck out of there. Shit. You never know. They might climb through a pipe or something. Shit.
Ain't no shark about to.
Man, anything is possible. And when you think it ain't, that's when the shit happens, okay? That's just life experience. Okay.
The day I go to wash my hands and I see a shark coming out the faucet, then I'm a believer. But
you take some LSD, I bet you a shark come out the faucet. I ain't never did LSD. That was a joke, people. That was a joke, people. I did ayahuasca though.
I think it's funny when guys act all hard and then they're scared about a rat or like a spider or a snake. Man. And they like jump up and they're scared and I'm like, what happened?
That's like that.
I thought you were hard.
Yeah, like that clip with Diddy when he was on Ellen DeGeneres' show, and she asked him, "Was he afraid of clowns?" And he said no, or something like that. And the clown popped up and he went all crazy and whatnot. It's like, yeah, right.
When we first moved to Detroit, we was like smack dab in the hood, so we had roaches and rats. And my cousin from Pennsylvania had moved up here with us. Now he was supposed to be like a hard gang bang dope dealer, and he used to walk around with his shirt off, with his pistol in his belt pocket. This is like in the 90s, so that was like the style, I guess. But anyway, one night I remember I was asleep on the couch, and I heard them talking. Right, so I was like in and out of sleep because him and like another one of my cousins was in the kitchen, and all I heard was, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" And then all you hear is, tsh. So we had a glass table. He seen a mouse and jumped on the
No.
table and went right through that bitch. He went right through the table and shit. And then the mouse ran across his foot and he's screaming because it was like it was one of them little tables, but it was like a wood frame with the glass sitting in the middle. So when he jumped up on the table, he went through it, and now he in the frame. And the mouse
Damn.
jumped on his leg, so now he falling. We had to take him to the hospital because he was all cut up from the glass. But I remember that shit. Like, man, you supposed to be hardcore gangster, and the damn mouse made you jump through the damn table.
Not even I would do that.
I'm
Damn.
like, shit, that's like a 10-inch vertical leap you just did, bro. Like, shit, you should be playing in the league.
The mouse from Tom and Jerry got him going crazy. That's funny.
Man, look, I don't know how y'all drink. Y'all ain't gonna keep talking about me being afraid of a shark in the hotel pool. Okay, I was drunk. Do you understand? We had when I don't if y'all ever had jungle juice. Look, we mix Everclear with 151 Patron. Not Patron, 151 Bacardi, Silver, and it was something else, another liquor, and a bunch of fruit. I was fucking fried. Okay, I was fucking fried. I didn't even know I was in Florida. I was just in water, happy like shit. I paid $100 to swim in a damn pool. I wouldn't have did that sober. Okay, I had a problem back in the day. You know when I
You
drink.
were in Florida. It
I
could have been
used
a
to
crocodile, alligator.
look, man. When I used to drink, my drunk used to get drunk. Okay, my drunk used to get drunk when I used to drink. Okay, like.
Somebody took a prop shark fin.
I didn't even, bro. Look, I didn't see anything. She said it, and I was out.
Oh.
And when she said it, I was out. They was cracking up. They was like, "Damn, we thought you had a motor on your ass. You got out that water so fast." I'm like, "Shit, black people don't play with sharks, man. We don't go
Whoever
through
she is, she's awesome.
man. My
Did they
little
play
cousin,
the theme music? The dun, 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 did anybody play
bro,
that?
they ain't have to do that, bro. I seen the movie too many times. I don't fuck with sharks. Look, they don't bother me, and I don't bother them.
I mean, I don't either, but and I've been drunk at a hotel, but I ain't never jumped out of pool. So like,
Man, I'm not, bro. I thought I can stick to a wall. I was watching them Velcro people jump on the trampolines and stick to the wall. I was so drunk one night. I was like, I can do that. I got off the couch, ran and jumped and hit my boy wall, and my chin went. I split my chin wide open and put a big ass hole in his wall. He was mad as hell. And then I thought I went and sat down and went to sleep, but that's not what happened because when I woke up the next morning, I didn't have my shirt on. And I got my boy's little sister coat on, and I can't fit it. So it's like it looked like I was being arrested because both my arms was in it, but I was laying face down, and the coat was so tight I couldn't get my arms to the side. So I was like my arms was in the coat, and I'm like, until this day, I think they put that damn coat on me to restrain me. I promise you, I think that because I'm like, why am I face down with my arms behind my back, stuck in this coat like a bootleg ass straight jacket? I look like I was in a hood straight jacket. And then I'm laying the dog just done laid next to me. I'm laying on the dog. And I wake up like, bro, where's my clothes at? Like, what happened? They was like, man, you split your chin open, went outside. Somebody was laughing. You ran up on 3 people. You hit 2 of them. The other dude tried to run. You threw your shoe at him. And then you beat him up and threw your shirt on top. After you beat him up, you took your shirt off and threw it on top of the store. I said, why did I do that? They was like, we don't know. So we just let you. They said I was going up and down the street.
We don't know.
They said, look, when you decided to calm down, we brought you in the house. And the next thing you know, you put the coat on and you laid down. And I'm looking like, nah, fuck y'all. Y'all put that damn coat on, trying to restrain my ass. So, yeah. I stopped drinking 151 after that. I used to drink that shit right out the bottle, that Bacardi 151. Be getting lit them up, boy. I wasn't even old enough to drink. I think I was like 17. Wow. When that happened, I think I was like 17.
I got to see them calling the cops now. Like, cops, we got
no, bro. That's one thing. That you know what? That's the one thing I love about growing up in the hood. I did so much stupid shit. Nobody ever called the cops on me. They was just like, oh, that's just his ass clowning.
Yeah, they probably even like come and attend to the call and stuff. Cops probably sitting in the car like, what's a 1090? Word running from a imaginary shark in the pool again. Which hotel? Motel 6. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't call it in.
Shit, we was at a resort.
Oh,
Shit, I was on a. I think we was on the 12th floor. It was only like 2 floors above us. Shit, we was
What's up, young
big.
Riaz?
Yo, Riaz, what up though? That was a good year, man. We had fun that year. We went to Chicago clowning.
Oh my god. Oh.
Man, I remember I was down in New Orleans, man. I was so that, man. I'm happy I don't drink no more. I was down there so damn drunk. I tried to play in the band.
You drink enough for a lifetime.
Man, I was drunk as hell. My wife, I was about to show my breasts for some beads. My wife was like, "You better not."
You gotta do what?
I was about to show my beads, showing their breasts. I'm like, "Hold on, I want some beads." All I gotta do is lift my shirt up. I can get some beads. They like, "Yeah, lift your shirt up." The girl screaming, and we was at the Royal Sonesta. It's like a nice. It was a real nice. The shit was like. It was like $1,500 for like 3 nights. It was a nice hotel though. But yeah, so I'm on the balcony there. They like, lift your shirt up. The girl lift her shirt up. And I'm like, if I lift my shirt up, I get beads. My wife was like, you better not. I'm like, where the hell you come from? She just popped out the room like, you better not. I'm like, okay. We're going wild. Man, I had a fun life. I had a fun life, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I did a lot of fun stuff, man. I almost, man. Look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna let my wife tell the story. We got stuck on a fan boat in the middle of a swamp with alligators around us. Look, I was about to throw this old lady in. Like, if these damn gators keep, like, they was circling the boat, and I'm looking like, bro, we got to go. And this old lady holding on to my arm, and I'm looking like, you gonna get hip tossed right into the damn alligator. You think shit? You done lived your life, okay? I just started. You go, hey, you got to take one for the team.
Look, Miss Millie in the swamp.
Man, I'm just look, man. Like this, I told my wife, like, look, man, we did not come all the way down here to get ate by some damn alligators because y'all want to throw them marsh. Like, what the hell is you feeding alligators for? Like, they ain't gonna follow you. Like, y'all ain't never been around wild animals before. You don't feed them for a reason because they go think. So we in the swamp boat, and I'm like, I'm telling the dude, like, man, this ain't a good. Oh, we do this all the time. I'm like, nah, man, I'm feeling it. This ain't no good idea. There's a whole bunch of alligators around us. Oh, we go back. As soon as we start the boat up, they go move. He started the damn boat up. The damn thing starts smoking, bro. And we stopped, and then it started raining, like raining hard. And I'm looking like, and now you got all like 12 alligators swimming around the boat. I'm like, what you think they waiting for? They want some more marshmallows, and if you don't give them marshmallows, they go come get your ass. And guess what? We ain't moving. And now they hitting the boat. You can feel them running into the boat.
No!
And when that start happening, it's like my wife. At first, she wanted to sit on the end, right? So I'm like, cool. So it's my wife on the end, me, and then this old white lady, and then this old white man, right? She ain't holding on to her husband. She holding on to me. And I'm looking at her like, you don't understand what's going to go down if these alligators, I'm not going to protect you. You go protect me if you know it or not. Because while they chomping on you, I'm going to get away. That's how
y'all hearing this, guys? The protection? All right.
Yeah.
Make a note. I'm going to take a note. All right, go ahead.
You have to evaluate the situation, right? I'm young at this time. I'm very young. She probably in her 70s. Look, she done did stuff that I ain't get an opportunity to do yet. So if it has
your wife?
No, the old lady holding on. My wife wasn't even holding. My wife wasn't even holding on to me. Commander, you got your camera on?
Oh, do I? I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, it was on. It's just saying blue though. I don't think nothing showed.
So this was like an elderly lady you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are gonna throw her in the water?
No, I want to go throw her. If the alligators came up, I was go put her between me and the alligator. I want to go throw her.
She's a big marshmallow.
Yeah, yeah. You know they came looking for marshmallows.
Exactly. Yeah. See, now you just the whole protection comment. Yep. Can't even.
No, my job is to protect my wife, and that's what I was gonna do.
I think those Gators wanted to be part of the 9. That's why they were circling around.
Mm. Oh no 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 no!
What I'm realizing is this stuff is not too long ago because like you were married, so it's not. This has been within the last 5 years, right?
Last 6 years, it was
Yeah.
actually we was down there. This was right before we got married. We were down there looking at venues to get married at.
All right, that's crazy. Sharks and hotel pools.
Well, that happened when we first started dating, so that was over 10 years ago.
Gators and having a swamp Illuminati cult.
Man, we used to go ghost hunting. Those stories are fucking hilarious. My wife will have you fucking crying because it's like, look, man, look, I can fight human beings, but when weird shit start happening, I'm getting the fuck home. I'm just gone. If you don't want me there, I'm not trying to be there. I'm out. And it's stuff happening like when the tour guide gets scared, like, oh shit, what's going on? It's time to go. Like, nah, this don't happen. She's acting. Nah, that lady down there pissed her pants. It's something going on that's not normal, and I'm out of here.
Yeah, there's just certain things black people don't do. We don't do haunted houses and hay rides and all. Well, I can't speak for
Bro,
everybody.
she trying to get. I was so pissed. We went to Gettysburg. Okay, I know what Gettysburg is. I'm from Pennsylvania. I understand. It's gonna be a lot of energy here. I didn't know we were staying at a haunted fucking hotel. And she sleep. I'm laying in the bed. Next thing I know, I'm thinking like she done moved and turned the cover. I look and bro, can you imagine you watching the cover fucking fold? When that shit happened, bro, I jumped up and then I see like a little girl go in the bathroom. So I turn the lights on and I'm creeping around the corner. She like, what's going on? I'm like, man, somebody in here. And I'm looking and she like, is it a little girl? Yeah, a little girl died in this room. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? She's like, oh, the head died in this room. And I'm like, no, why are we here?
No.
Oh, because I wanted to stay here. I'm like, I want to sleep in the car. Then I go to my car, right? I'm in my car. She thought I was bullshit. I said, no, I'm going to sleep in the car. I'm not
Take
playing.
notes, Dave.
Man, I go in the car and my lights start flickering. I'm like, fuck this. I'm going back in the hotel. Like my car, like I done took the little girl ghost into the car with me or something. I just went
Oh
back in
wow.
there and I said, look, I'm just trying to go to sleep. If you don't mind, can I just rest, please? And I never had a problem. We didn't have a problem ever since then. Not in that room. We stayed there for 2 more days.
Oh, you spoke to the little girl.
Yeah, I said, look, man, I don't want no problems with you. I apologize. I didn't know this was your room, my wife, but I'm explaining myself to a little dead girl. And look,
Oh
bro,
yeah, I've talked to them before too.
you have to. I'm just being real.
But I've been told you're not supposed to. Like I found out later, like that you're
No,
not supposed to talk to them.
that's not true. That's not true. You do talk to them. When spirits are bothering you, if you tell them to leave you alone, 9 times out of 10 they'll leave you alone. 9 times out of
Well, mine
10.
would turn off the lights. Like I go in, turn on the lights, it would turn it off, and then I'd be like, oh, I just used to get tired of it. Like, come on, just turn the light back on, and then the
Now,
light
see,
would go back on.
Yeah, there ain't nothing to talk about. If you doing all that, you could just have a house. I mean,
yeah, it's all you. It's all you. You was
I'll,
here first anyway, so shit,
yeah,
I'm going.
I'll find somewhere else to move.
Man, people don't be thinking that spirit shit real. I remember my cousin was like, "Man, ghost ain't real." And when I got divorced, I had moved in with my mom, and she gave me this. Like she told me I can have this room, right? It was a 4-bedroom house, and all the other rooms was occupied except for this one. I didn't think nothing of it, and I had an alarm clock where you could put batteries in it, right? Or you can plug it up. So I didn't have no batteries in it and I didn't plug it up yet. Like I didn't plug it up. I was just getting the room ready. So I just put it on the dresser, didn't plug it up. And the next morning it went off, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I opened it up, look, it ain't no batteries or nothing in it, right? And I'm like, I'm tripping. Like, why is the alarm like it's not plugged in? It went off at 5:58. It went off and turned off, never turned back on. It did that for 2 nights. And I told my mom, and she looked at me. She said, "That's what time the little boy died in the room." And I'm
Oh
like, "What is
no.
you talking about?" She said at 5:58. She said we kept hearing these moans, and it sounded like somebody was hitting the closet. And when we asked the people who we got the house from, they said a little boy died in the room. And she was like, "Oh, thanks for telling me after you done sold us the house." So yeah, so I had activity in that room. My hats used to fly off of the wall. My wife loved that shit. She
Yep,
like
I believe you.
she weird like that. She liked when ghosts, and I can't fight that
I
shit.
don't
I
like it.
tried to suck them up with the vacuum cleaner. None of that shit worked, man. So what are we supposed to do? Like I can't. I'm straight, bro. I can't fight no ghosts.
I done watched enough Scooby Doo and Ghostbusters to know that there are certain places we just don't go, and there's just certain things we just don't talk to. And if these spirits and ghosts, if they want something, just let them have it. If they want the house, let them have the house. If that's their bed, where they've been sleeping at, just give them the bed. And if you got to just stand up and sleep like a vampire bat, then so be it. But yeah,
No, I'm
and
still in the same house, but I had to bring two different people to the house. One was like a not a priest, but like a minister, and he did the whole oil and everything. That didn't work. And then my friend goes, "No, I know a lady." She brought this lady, and it worked. But
Hey,
you think, like I was always told, "Oh, they can't hurt you." So I always thought they can't hurt you. So you talk to them, you shouldn't be that scared. But no, they can hurt you.
you don't know who you're talking to or what you. That's why people say don't talk to them because you don't know what it is. And let's see. I'm sensitive to energy, so I can understand if it's like a dark presence or a non-threatening presence. It's some places like you can ask my wife. We walk in and my hand will start shaking. I feel sick as a dog, and I'm like, no, it's something. Like we went to this comedy club. It was a nice restaurant, and when we went in the restaurant, I was like, man, I feel funny. It's something in here. And she was like, oh yeah, it's haunted. And I'm like, why you keep bringing me to the? She take me to haunted places because shit start happening, right? So we sitting there eating, and the comedy show was downstairs. I walked downstairs and threw up. I don't throw up unless I drink. Like I literally went down. I got to the fourth step and threw up. And I'm like, nah, it's something bad down here. Come to find out, you can look this up. It's called the Holly Hotel, but they used to like smuggle booze and stuff through there. And it was like they found bodies buried in the basement, basically. After they was doing like a reconstruction, they found bodies buried in the basement, and it was like they used to smuggle through there. So it was like the old mobsters and shit. It was like they used to stay there a lot. So and they found a lot of it was a lot of deaths in there. They got burnt down like 3 different times. Um, yeah, it's a historical place in Michigan. It's called the Holly Hotel. But after the last time we went there, I never went there again. I'm like, I'm straight. That shit, I'm talking about the energy in there is demonic. That shit is bad.
Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah, you
Like,
can feel it when you walk into houses too.
yeah, I feel that around people. Like when they say spirits be attaching themselves to people, I don't think they be attaching themselves. I think they be people be harnessing that negative energy, and like it be the people. You can call it a spirit or you want, but I feel that with people. Like even I can be talking to somebody on here, just interacting, and I feel that shit. Like no, they got something attached to them. Like they demonic as hell. I be feeling that shit. I'm very sensitive to energy.
all it takes is 2 words: get out, and that's it.
Mhm. Get out. Like what the hell? Okay.
And my
CDB,
response,
you've never had that experience before? Anything like it?
um, one time I was asleep and I felt like something was trying to like get in the bed with me because I was trying to get up to go use the bathroom, and I just felt like something like really strong holding me down. I'm like,
He's dealing with a succubus.
huh?
That's a succubus.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I'm like, okay, like it's late at night. It's like maybe 3, 4 in the morning. I'm like, nothing's in here. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I'm like trying to get up, and it's like pressing me down to the bed. I'm like, the hell? So eventually I felt the release, and then I just jumped up, and I'm like, I turned the light. I'm like, the hell was that? I'm like, okay, I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, what the? I didn't know what to think of it. I didn't really tell a whole lot of people. Maybe like a few, and like you guys, I'm telling the story too. But yeah, that was weird as hell. Yeah.
I just seen what Tay said. You talk about debunking my comment about protection. I was protecting. I was protecting me and my wife. Anybody else? Hey,
Who was protecting your wife when you went to the car to sleep?
the ghost.
It
The ghost didn't. The ghost was cool with her there. The ghost didn't want me there. So
was a friendly ghost, huh?
They was playing cards and everything, playing spades.
yeah,
It was just a little girl.
yeah.
The little girls be the ones you gotta watch for them. We've all seen Poltergeist, that girl that was sitting in front of that TV.
Clarice.
Yeah, I'm good. But yeah, so that succubus thing. So I didn't know what it was. So I didn't really tell nobody. But all I know is the next day I put the house up for sale. Like, yeah, you got his house, you got his room. I'm good. But I never had.
You like.
Yeah, that. And it was strong too. Like I could not move. I couldn't even budge. I'm like, what is going on? I'm thinking like my mom came in the room and probably was like playing a joke or a prank. But I'm like, what the hell? Like it was just weird.
Yeah, that's bad. And what's worse is when you try to scream and like nothing's coming out.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I didn't like scream or anything. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? And I guess it just decided, all right, I'm gonna let go. Like, who the hell? I'm grabbing like flashlights and weapons and brought my dog into the room. Like, hey, he looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what you wake me up for? I'm like, hey, look, the sun in here, get it. I don't know. Do something. But yeah, it was crazy. I was not expecting that. But that was like, had to be like early 20s when that happened. But yeah, so, I don't know. So if there are any goes, say, look, whatever you want, just have it. If you want the PS5, it's yours. If you want my channel, take it. I guess.
Here's the password. Shit. Can you push the button?
Yeah. Combination to save 50638.
Did you just tell us your password?
Right?
I'm like, I know I'm sleepy, but I know I ain't tripping.
I'm gonna change it tomorrow. Just make sure you edit this part out.
Well, on that note, I'm dropping down. I got the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
All right, everybody go to bed now.
Yeah, everybody go to bed now.
Yeah, I need to watch some TV with my mom. I think I'm gonna watch Shark Tale.
Everybody will go to bed with their lights on. I gotta go clean. I got a damn spider web in front of me. I'm like, why did my camera keep going off? A spider and built a web right in front of it. So now I keep this going on. This shit could be going all night. You can go out there, there'll be a damn tarantula hanging.
Oh, I thought your computer camera was like, what? That fast? You're talking about your surveillance camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like to do that.
Yeah, I didn't even turn the camera on tonight. I don't know why.
All right, 9. Good night. Good night, chat.
I appreciate y'all, man. This was fun.
Oh, yeah.
We go. I do get the other conversation coming up. I'm probably gonna do it Tuesday, and I'm gonna go on Petty tomorrow. We'll be on Petty Vision tomorrow. I'm gonna get a couple people we can review. If y'all want to pop up on a panel and rock out with me over there.
If we're reviewing crafting, mukbang.
Well, we're reviewing mukbang tomorrow, and then we're gonna do crafting next week.
Yeah, I'm not in it.
I got a couple mukbangers in mind I want to critique. I might review a video where a prairie dog was chasing somebody.
Make sure I'm under a different account.
Hey, did y'all see that? Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on, man. I got to show y'all that.
Tay, I'll let you handle that one.
Which one was it? Hold on.
Tay has to give you a list of her friends not to touch.
Oh, here you go. Hold on, I got to get it to the part. I don't know why this is so funny. If y'all haven't seen this, y'all gotta go watch the whole video. But I want to laugh before we go to. We gotta take the scary stuff out.
Man, these fucking things here, man. Play, man. Hell no. Get on. Put down. Y'all look at that thing.
Oh, the camera fell?
Get on, man.
What is it?
It's a
Like a wasp?
A prairie dog.
Oh.
Get on, man. Hey!
Yeah.
Get.
I'm trying to eat in peace. No.
Gotta turn that into a song.
This is like the Blair Witch Project.
Get on.
They were trying to eat a piece.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all see, man? Damn. I'm out here getting attacked and shit.
Nobody attacked you, Tay.
That thing was
Tay was attacking the prairie.
And the far cut chilling too.
She needs to take a bat with her when she goes to that park.
Next time she go, they gonna come with backup. It'll be like 12
a broom, something.
They're like, just let me get a little piece, man. Just give me a piece.
Right?
Oh my god, that's funny as hell. Well, you back in the doghouse again after that.
I live in a doghouse, bro. I'm getting comfortable in there. I'm having fun.
No, the raccoons are not really scared. They'll walk right up to you.
He had his hands out begging.
These animals, these insects, they are not scared. They have no fear, none of that.
You shoo them away and they act like you're calling them closer.
Right.
Yeah, I used to live in New York. Like some of the people that I would bring out there to come and chill and stuff like that, they'd be going crazy when they see those big ass rats and stuff like that. I'm like, look,
man, no, bro, them ain't fucking rats. Them I don't know what them damn things are. None of them things look like little chihuahuas.
Yeah, I saw one get on the subway one time. I was going to class, hopped in the seat and everything. I was like, hey, what's up, Harry? He's like, what's poppin'?
Did he have a slice of pizza and a 40?
Nah, he was just chilling. I was the one that had the slice of stuff. I was like, look, I ain't eat all day. You can't have this. He was like, it's cool.
Man, I wish I could find. Did y'all see that video? I'm gonna see if I can find it. Where they was in New York and they showed this rat getting on the subway and he was like dragging a slice of pizza onto the subway train.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
Man, I was like, that shit is fucking hilarious. Like,
they really doing that.
Yeah, I'm taking this to the family. What the fuck?
They run New York. Like, everybody trying to say, oh, I run New York. No, the rats run New York. Every single borough. Especially Manhattan. They be out there heavy on those damn tracks and stuff.
Hey, do you use OBS?
For me,
Yeah.
no, I can't because this laptop that I have, it won't support the version of OBS that's currently out. So yeah, but I mean, I heard OBS is good, but I heard there's a lot that you gotta like learn with it, and
Yeah.
a lot of times I heard it like shuts down like just randomly out of nowhere, and I was because everybody was trying to tell me, oh, you know, like BD, you should start using it for the podcast and everything like that, and some of the other streams. I was just like, yeah, I
Man,
don't.
it's badass though. Once you, I mean, I don't. I'm trying to do. I think I got to use a green screen. I want to ask Prez because I don't think Prez got a green screen, but I can't cut my avatar out. Like I can't remove the background. Like I followed it, but I think it's an extra camera or another camera you got to use.
Yeah, I don't have I don't have a green screen, so for me, I couldn't even do it, even if I wanted to.
I
Only thing
got,
with
I
the
got
only,
a green screen. I just can't. I ain't got nowhere to hook it up at yet.
yeah, only thing with those green screens is like when I see people doing those streams, they be funny because like they faces and hands be getting cut off and stuff. I saw
If
somebody.
you actually use a real green screen, it don't do that because I just don't have a permanent place I can put it up at, and I don't feel like because I got a what is that? You know how I got a backdrop set up, but I don't feel like breaking it. I can't leave it up in my kitchen because I'm in my kitchen at my table right now, just chilling, talking to y'all. But I'm about to clear a spot out in the basement. I'm getting a dumpster in a couple weeks. A shit ton of shit out because it's still like her parents' stuff still in here, and we got older like kids stuff in here. So just cleaning, spring cleaning. But I'm gonna set up the basement. I can set up in the living room now, but I don't want to take over my kids' playroom.
Oh yeah, because then you take that over, they gonna take over your.
They already took over everything, bro. They don't even. He barely be in here. It's like a storage spot for him.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't use green screens or OBS and whatnot. I wouldn't mind if I had the version to support it, but yeah, this
Oh,
laptop.
this is right here.
But yeah, I'm gonna drop it. Shout
All
out to
right, brother.
that. Shout out to the Shark King. Oh man, that was a classic story right there.
Okay, so I'm actually down. Did I download this already?
All right, word. I'll let you, my guy.
All right, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My bad. I'm playing. I thought I downloaded it. That's why I wasn't working. It wasn't downloaded. Okay, so it should work now. Complete. Cool. Finish. So maybe it'll work now. I'm about to play with this for a minute, y'all. I think the setup is not complete. If you I thought I had it downloaded and I didn't. Did everybody leave me? Commander gone? My bad, I'm not even on the main screen. Yeah, Commander gone. My bad, yeah. I'm just about to play with this and see if it worked. Shout out to the girl who yelled shark. Yeah, you'll be able to meet her one day. That's my people, man. I love my little cousin. Stella. Oh. Okay. Cancel. Yeah. Oh. Video. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I gotta remove that for a minute. Oh, that's what. Okay, I'm gonna have to play with that later. All right, y'all, man. Let me get my butt off here. I appreciate everybody rocking out. Brian's in the building. What up, fam? Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, we was just tripping for a minute, man. Let me get off here. We've been rocking for 3 hours. I'm gonna play with this OBS for a minute, see if I did it right. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nations. And if I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button. Tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until next time, we out.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go.